Oops, I keep forgetting to turn that off. Hello. Oh, yeah, don't worry. We're going to get to the whatever the hell is going on right now. We will get to that in a moment. But first, I want to say hi to everybody. See how everybody's Sundays are going. Correct, Amanda. Hi, everybody. I am not doing roll call. There's too many people in here, and I don't want to turn into a boring 1 hour roll call moment. But I will say hi to everybody in general. Thank you, villain. Thank you. What? That's coming up again? Oh my goodness. Hey, everybody, just wait till he gets out, and then you can have your Q&A with him. Okay. Um. Thank you. I love Bad Omens. They're an amazing band. Plus, that song just always fits. Let me go ahead and deal with. I don't even know what the hell is this person even still in here? Because I want to know what they're talking about. That I have been. What'd they say? Something about for 3 years. I have no clue what they're talking about. No, I do not blurple dragon. Stop it. Oh, and bear with me. I think I'm getting sick, because of all of the. It's warm during the day and then it's cold at night. Everybody's getting sick. I don't know if somebody already blocked them or if they're still here. But it was going to be fun putting them in their place and showing them what a fact really looks like, since they don't seem to know what a credit. Okay, said credit card. What? I have not. I have not stolen a credit card for 3 whole years. They have proof. Credit card fraud or something like that. Unless they're going by, because there's somebody on TikTok who thinks they're funny and they're taking things I said but not putting the full context behind it. Like when we were all talking about like stuff we've been accountable for in our past, and I said, yeah, when I was like 20, 21 years old, I was a hacker. We hacked credit cards and stuff like that. 20, 21 years old. I'm 48. That was a long damn time ago. Long time ago. Yeah, villain, you're good. Um, so I don't know what they're saying about 3 years ago, for 3 years or whatever. Yeah. In other words, they have selective hearing and they don't know how to pay attention. I don't know. I have no clue. But that's fine. Let them say what they have to say. When they bring proof, then that's great. Victoria said what? That I've been hacking credit cards for 3 years, or stealing credit card fraud for doing credit card fraud for 3 years. Because trust me, whatever Victoria says, it's a projection on herself. And I think we all know that by now. Because last night, there was something weird that happened. Like, I was just going to go watch Terrifier 3. Is it Terrorizer or Terrifier? Terrifier 3 with my son. And all of a sudden I get a message saying, you need to go to YouTube. You need to go to this person's live stream because somebody's on there saying you scammed them. So I went over and I'm like, okay, what's going on? And come to find out that everybody knew that I was homeless back in May. Or, May, June, July, August. I was homeless then. Well, she had contacted me through email, said she wanted to help me, and all that stuff. I was like, that's awesome. If you can, that's great. So she paid for one night at our hotel and she paid for 2 medium pizzas that night from Domino's. I told her I'd pay her back. She said, no, there's no need to pay me back. Just pay it forward. I'm like, okay, if that's what you want, then that's cool. I'll pay it forward. Then, oh, Psycho Bunny, yes, you were there last night. So then this lady's up here screaming and yelling, saying that I scammed her because I guess she was texting me, but I had changed my phone number and not all of my contacts had gone through. I did find her phone number in my email because we had initially first started to email each other. That's how we started a text. And I went ahead and texted her. But anyways, back to last night. I don't know what she was. I'm still kind of confused, but I'm just going to let it die. But she was saying that pay it forward pretty much meant if she needed it at any time in the future, I would have to pay her back. And because I wasn't texting her when she wanted the money back, that I had scammed her. And I'm like, that's not what paying it forward means. And then, oh yeah, and then I guess I tried to open credit cards in her name, but I never had her credit card information. She paid the hotel and Domino's directly. I don't even know how to pay her back. Like, I have no clue how to pay her back. She still hasn't given me a way to pay her back because I told her, like, that, that's it. I'm just going to pay you back and be done with it because we're not doing this. Because I don't need her coming back 10 years from now and being like, you still owe me for that hotel and 2 pizzas from 2024. No, not doing that. So I just want to pay her back and get it done with. But I need her to show me the receipts of exactly how much it was because I don't know. So I'm waiting on that, and then hopefully I'll get that and get some way to pay her back so I can pay her back. But that was insane. Then I come on here, set up my live stream, and I've got another whack job saying that I have been doing credit card fraud for 3 years, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? I know it's not a full moon tonight. Like, I don't understand what's going on. No, Lisa, which one? The whack job that was just in here or the lady from last night? She said she was going to go to her bank and print out the statement so that she can take a photo of it and send it to me. And I said, that's fine. So if she gives me that and she gives me a way to pay her, I will pay her back and just let it go. Yeah, whoever this person is. Oh, by the way, sorry, I just saw this. Trish Lyons, thank you so much for the $1.99 super sticker. I just saw it. Thank you so much. Yeah, because according to this person, my name is, I'm doing credit card fraud for 3 years and now taking donations on YouTube. Has anybody seen me ask for donations on YouTube? I did admit that when I was 20 and 21 years old. I am 48 years old. You do know how to do math, right? I mean, it's not difficult. If I'm 48 years old and I said I did it when I was 20 and 21 years old, there's a huge difference between then and 3 years, like doing it for the last 3 years. That's my whole thing. Who gives a shit what you think about me right now because I did something 20 years ago? Are you perfect? Are you the Virgin fucking Mary? If we finally met the Virgin Mary, oh my God, who knew she was on YouTube? Like, that's amazing. That's totally awesome. Like, you're right about what? That I did something 20 years ago? Holy shit. Again, I'm pretty sure you don't have a perfect past either. And can we just point out the fact that I'm the one who stated this? Nobody exposed me. Nobody pulled it up. Me and some people were literally talking about shit we did in our past that we wish we had never done. And I happened to state that. Oh my God. I'm like horrible now. Okay. What is your point? Are you perfect? Tell me. Do you have a perfect past? My name is. Please tell me. I need to know. Because if you are perfect, if you are literally blessed in heavenly gold, I want to know right now. No, I didn't think so. Okay, thank you. Oh, really? For 10 minutes? Okay, great. They're just, I mean, they're just completely stupid at this point. They don't care about facts or anything like that. They just want to hold something that you did 20 years ago over your head and say, this is who you are, no matter what. Well, there'll be another one to add to the list of people who don't like me. Wah. Because I really give a shit. Okay. I put this out on TikTok earlier today. I didn't put it on YouTube yet, but somebody, yeah, if she comes back in 10 minutes, just block her because I don't want to deal with stupid right now. Um, I tried to explain my part. She don't want to listen. She doesn't care. She's the Virgin Mary, so just let her be on her way. Victoria. Oh, thank you, One Smelly Cat, for the 199 super sticker. Thank you so much. People always. Oh, I know. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So Victoria, I just put out that video on Victoria that shut up, Blurple Dragon. Chat lives matter. We'll block that bitch. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we all have a past, but let's just hold it over everyone's heads now and say nobody can say anything about people doing wrong today because you did something stupid 20 years ago. Oh, Sandy Potter, thank you for the $3 super sticker. And Andy Noble, thank you for the $2 super sticker. You guys are awesome. And you know you're just pissing her off right now because according to her, this is me begging for donations. Ah, that's awesome. Okay, so Victoria, I just put out that video proving that, she was helping Lisa back in May. And then she's saying, well, I didn't really talk about Lisa or talk to her, know much about her back in May. But then somebody brought it to my attention, a video, a live stream of Victoria from August of 2023 talking about Lisa. Oh, no, this is not my first time live. I've been going live for like 2.5 years, but I took I haven't really gone live a lot lately. This is my second time in a while. Um, yeah, so she knew an awful lot about uh, Lisa back in 2023. So I say what again, Victoria? What were you saying about you didn't know much about her or know her much back in May of this year? Thank you, Debbie J, for the $2 super chat. Do you people give because they want to? Thank you. I know. And Arlene, thank you for the $2 super chat. You're a wonderful girl, and I love you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's just funny. Oh my God, Manda Panda, thank you for the $10 super chat. Let's really piss her off. Oh my God, Villain, thank you for the $4.99 super sticker. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I'm not homeless anymore, just so you know. I'm doing pretty well, actually. I dug myself out of homelessness by working hard. Thank you, California girl. Yeah, Victoria does tell on herself. She's a complete idiot. She is a complete idiot. And I'm sorry, I don't have any videos to show tonight, so this is probably going to be pretty boring. It's just going to be me talking, and then I'm going to do like open panel. People can cut them up and, talk. I will be getting a new laptop tomorrow, actually. So then I will be able to start doing videos in the background and we can go over them and make fun of Victoria. Blurple Dragon, thank you for the $10 super chat. Don't make me love you, T Reepsy. Thank you. You know I love you. Blurple has been with me since the day I started this channel. She is awesome. Kate, thank you so much for the £2 super sticker. Yeah, it's been crazy since last night. It's been crazy, and I thought maybe that was like a repeat of what was going on last night, but no, it just seems like somebody who has selective hearing. I have some screenshots I can send, but we would get in trouble. But I don't think we'd get in trouble for that over here, at least. Maybe on TikTok, but not over here. And yes, I did see people in the chat state that Lisa got her K-pins this weekend. She sure did. So I don't know how messy and gross it's going to get for the next couple of days, but she'll eat them in about 2 or 3 days, and then we'll be done with it. And then she'll be back to normal Lisa. Yeah, I know. My life is far from boring. Yes, call us bullies. We're all bullies here, villain, right? And really one's sad over Liam. Who's Liam Payne? And don't be mad at me for not knowing. Is he the guy from One Direction? Because I know somebody from One Direction passed away. Popeye can't stop lying. That whole Popeye thing kills me. It's funny. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Yeah. That was sad. Did he do it, or do they think there was foul play? Because that's sad. K-pins or Klonopin? I know. I'm an old school boy band. Backstreet Boys was my number one love. Yeah, I can't wait till Villain finishes the Victoria thing either. I am so looking forward to that. Yeah, my sister loved NSYNC. I loved Backstreet Boys. So, but we went to each of their concerts 3 times and had a blast. Yes, guilty pleasure. Actually, I think I'd have to go as far back as New Kids on the Block. I hate to admit it, but I was a New Kids on the Block person. I had the T-shirts and everything. I was in love with Donnie. Yeah, Villain's facial expressions kill me. Like, even when I talk to her on the phone, I can see her facial expressions in my head, and it cracks me up. The pins, the cards, the shirts, Joey. Oh, yeah. See, I didn't have all of that with New Kids. I had all of that with Backstreet Boys. And what's more embarrassing is when the Backstreet Boys came out, I was a full-grown adult. So that's even more embarrassing. At least New Kids on the Block, I was a kid. Oh, Beastie Boys are the best. They're still the best. Hey, damn it, Mandy. My daughter is 19 and broken. Yeah, there's a lot of broken-hearted girls out there right now over the Liam thing. I did like the Spice Girls. I did. No, you did not, Sunshine. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Fran, thank you. Yes, in a little while when I do open panel, I'll send you. I'm just going to put the link in the chat at that time so that people can start coming up. I'm only going to let like 3 or 4 people up at a time because if any more people come in, then we start have technical difficulties, and I don't want to have that. I was Kat. Thank you. Yes, I also was the one that discovered his full identity and gave it to Dan. He was stupid though. Like sending me photos of himself and giving me way too many hints to who he was. Who did you say the music was? That is Bad Omens, and it's called Limits. The song is called Limits. Doink, doink. Really? Is it really? Okay, that's weird. I've never heard it there before. Are there any updates on whether OG filed charges on Lisa or she will? I don't know. I haven't heard. I've heard her like go back and forth, like, should I, shouldn't I? I think I am. I might. So, I mean, I don't have contact with her. I don't talk to her, so I don't know. Lori, oh my God. Lori's losing her mind, or she's already lost it years ago. And like, she's Lisa's new story. She got thrown out of her clinic. She didn't get thrown out of her clinic. She's so stupid. I knew that was going to come out. I knew she was going to say that because of the whole, my dad didn't take me to dose on Friday, so I have to go to another clinic that is open 7 days a week. when we all know that Lisa's dad took her to dose on Friday. Plain and simple. Psycho Bunny, thank you for the $20 super sticker. I love your name, by the way. I absolutely love that. And thank you for having my back in the chat last night. Hell to the No is here. Yay. Hi, Rita. I haven't seen Chef Carr in a while either. That's why I've been paying a little more attention to Lori because she's going off the deep end. Like, I get it. She had nowhere to live when she came up from Florida. Okay, great. So she moved. What is she? Indiana or Illinois? I can't remember. Moves in with she says it's the ex-husband, but come to find out they're still married with her two teenagers. All she does is sit on TikTok and do these weird dances that she claims is so sexy that if your man watched, then he would want her instead of you. My husband's been locked up 29 years in December, and even he wouldn't touch her with a 50-foot pole. And then she talks a bunch of weird shit. The Merkins channel. Oh, I love the Merkins channel. I love them. I've been watching them since they started doing that. Yeah, Lori is that's why I haven't covered Lori that much. I think I covered her once. But I think because I just feel like it's a lot of mental issues, I haven't covered her. But she's starting to get to that point where it's like, okay, Lori, you need to sit down and shut up because she's starting to back Lisa again for some weird reason. And then she's like, not so like she got her TikTok followers to buy her an RV so that she can move out of the abusive, and I'm doing quotations right now, abusive husband's house, but lets her teenage daughters sleep in that house. And then during the daytime, she goes back into the house to do these weird TikTok dances, eat all his food, drink all his coffee, use all his electricity, and then throws a fit because he texts her and says to stay out of his house. And she goes right in. He locked her out, but she wakes up her daughter to let her in. If he's that abusive, why are you still over there? Why are your kids spending the night with this man in the house with them? Like, I don't get it. Hey, Trash Panda. Right, Missy Sable. I absolutely agree. Like, something's really, really off. Yeah, she scams without actually coming out and scamming. Like saying, I need this, I need that, I need this. Oh, she was in HH Live? Oh, wow. Yeah, the dancing is, what is she, like 55, 56 years old? I know she said her age once, but I don't remember what it is. Because she looks like she's close to 60, so how does she have teenage daughters? Exactly, Amanda. If Andy was that bad and that abusive, why does she let her kids sleep in his house while she sleeps in the RV? Thank you, Leanne, for the $3 super sticker. She's 44. There's no way she's 4 years younger than I am. There's no way. And I promise you, the picture you're looking at is like 3, 4 weeks old. No, she's younger than me and you, villain? That's crazy. Can you please slow down the chat? If I can figure it out. I've never had to slow down my chat before. She's definitely had it rough. Let me see if I go into settings if there's a way to do that. General. No. How do I slow it? Blurple Dragon, how do I slow down this chat? Or do I have to do it in YouTube? Yeah, she looks to me, and this is not being mean, I'm just saying, I thought she was no younger than 60. She raids her 14-year-old daughter's closet. Thank you, villain. That's what I don't get. Like, even at 44, you shouldn't be wearing your 14-year-old's clothes. I've seen a live where the ex came out and he was so cruel. Huh. Why was he cruel? I would have hit 911. She hadn't even done anything. He legit came up and started it. Well, I mean, how many times does he have to tell her to stay out of his home? She's got the RV now. There's no reason for her to be in there. Just hold your finger on the screen. I'm using StreamYard. So, because if I hold my finger on the screen, I'm going to end up pinning people's stuff. I think Villain did it for me. I don't know. I might have missed the one where he was mean to her. That's why I haven't covered her though. Because it's just no, those are not his kids, Rita. I remember her in a live stream once saying that the father to her kids live up the road. So yeah, make that make sense. They live up the road, or he lives up the road, but they stay right. I don't know. Had just wanted to ask if you had got what you asked for. What I asked for. Sorry, Trash Panda. I don't know. If you meant about last night, I'm still waiting for her tomorrow to send me the receipt so I know exactly how much it came out to. Yeah, let's go ahead and just bring guests up for press up right now. So the guests up, right? I cannot talk. All right, so this is that's the link. If you want to come up. Yeah, I spoke to her a little bit last night in text message. And then I talked to her a little bit today in text message, and she said she'll go to the bank tomorrow and get the bank statement or whatever. I just want to pay her back now and just get it over with, whether it was because I can't. Thank you so much, I'm Zen 2.0 for the $2.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. Her in live right from the hospital bed. Wow, just what? Huh? Who's live from a hospital bed? Yeah, that was weird, Trash Panda. I'm so sorry that ended up on your live stream. Right, that was just crazy. I take Cape Hit. No, Brandy's backyard. Lisa eats them by the handful. Hi, Psycho
Hello.
Bunny.
Hey, hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to say
Thank
that
you.
I was in there last night for that whole mess. And
Yeah.
that was nothing more because I seen before you came in and then I seen when you got in. And that
Hmm.
was nothing more than her being completely jealous that you and Villain had a relationship and she felt left out. As
But
soon
see,
as you
that's what
came
I
on,
couldn't understand. She kept saying, you and Villain are friends," and I'm like, "What does that have to do with you helping me back in June?"
right, it kept reverting back to Villain and her being ghosted. And then she was trying
Or
to
her being
protect
ghosted.
Villain. Right. But she was trying to protect she's trying to protect Villain from you. And it all just came down from my side, sitting over here on the sideline. I was just like, this lady is completely ate up with jealousy that she's not in, she wants it to be a trio there,
Oh
and
yeah,
I thought
Villain. I forgot to tell you about that today. I'm sorry. You have
it
enough
was so
going on
funny
right
just
now.
listening to her whine about
I know.
it was basically they're not playing with me. They're not friends with me. And
Right.
it was just so because when the money came down, we didn't see one receipt. She had zero proof when you called her out on it. She just fumbled. Uh,
Right.
so I thought you held your own pretty good in there last night, and I just wanted to say that.
Well, I felt bad that I didn't recognize who she was right at first because she wasn't using her name tag that she always does, and she had no profile photo. So I did not know who she was. I felt
Right.
horrible.
I found some of the things about it just a little too just a little too
Hmm.
much for me. But yeah, you
Yeah.
could see it was nothing more than jealousy, and her wanting to be your friend. And then when you started talking to her and she calmed down, she was okay with everything. And it just seemed it was an attention grab, like a money grab, but attention. She wanted someone
Right.
to pay attention to her. She said that she filed charges with the police. So was she
For
talking about
what?
she filed? on that credit card, whatever.
Right, because here's my thing. She's saying that somebody used her credit card or tried to start up a credit card in Texas.
Right.
But if you paid for the hotel and the pizza in Texas, it's going to show up on your credit card as in Texas. That doesn't mean somebody tried to open an account.
Right. Well, I've been hacked before, my credit cards, and they were from other states, and I conveniently knew people that lived in that state, but I
Right,
didn't go and blame them. You know what I mean?
right.
I just thought it was really weird how she said that she had filed the charges, but nobody has seen any of the. Where's the paperwork to that? I mean, if you filed
Right.
charges, you have a police report. Where is that?
Right. I don't know. I haven't seen that either. And I even told her I needed that information too because I used my own debit card when I got paid and paid the same hotel.
Yeah, I
So
really
I
think that
don't
you
get it.
haven't seen it because she didn't file it. Like I don't think it happened. I think she was come on here blowing all that smoke and heated and calling you out to get you to the table so that
Right.
she could make this big scene. And didn't you hear her say, "Well, at least I got to talk to you"?
Yeah, I did. And I was like, wait, that's all this. Even Trash Panda at that
That's
point was like, is
stalkerish.
that
That's
all this was
obsessed.
for?
That's obsession.
Because,
That's creepy.
well, the whole thing she kept saying was that the whole pay it forward, according to her, was if she ever needed that money back, then I had to give it to her. And I honestly don't
Again,
think she understood what pay it forward meant.
nobody is so. I mean, come on. We all know what pay it forward means. That doesn't mean that you have to pay it forward back to me. I think when she called
Right.
you and she said that she needed whatever it was because she wasn't feeling well and you didn't run to
Mhm.
her beck and call, uh, she had a fit saying that you weren't paying it forward to her when that's like you said, it's pay for the meal behind you in line. Paying it forward is not
Right.
bringing it back to her. And so she kept flip flopping on that and she didn't have any ground to stand on. It got really shaky and then her shit just fell apart. Uh,
Right.
but yeah, I think all that was just because you weren't talking to her. That whole sentence
I
when she said, "Well, at least I
yeah.
got to talk to you," was
Mhm.
very telling.
Yeah, because even when we were texting last night, because I went into my email and I found her number, and immediately texted her as soon as I got off of Panda's live,
Right.
and she like was telling me I do think you're a good person and I do love you and blah 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 this and that, and I'm like, okay, like I'm sorry, like you should have emailed me if I changed my phone number, which is what happened. I changed my number. Her contact didn't go with my all the rest of them, which has happened to me before. So I
Right.
didn't know she was trying to text me. She had my email because that's how we first initially started talking.
Well, I didn't.
So
Let me be honest here for a
I don't.
second. I didn't like you and Villain at first. I thought,
Hmm.
I had my opinions on the whole scamming pages and things.
Hmm.
And then I've listened to some of Villain's TikToks, and I'm like, okay, so she's making sense to me. She's speaking some truth here.
Hmm.
When it came down to Vile Victoria. But then when I heard your last night, when you got called out, when you came in there and you were like, "What is going on?" Uh,
Hmm.
I gained some respect for you during all that because she was really yelling and acting a whole fool, and you handled that
Oh
way
yeah.
better than I would have. Um, so I was impressed with that. But then when you came out and she ended up looking like the idiot, it was super easy
Hmm.
to, I guess, take a side more or less because I'm 100% certain that was just, please pay attention to me, Reaper. You're not, I want Reaper's attention. And that is, so here's my thing. And this is why I wanted on here. I think that you need to block that person, whoever they may be,
Right.
because I think she's low key obsessed with you. Like, that whole thing last night was just
That was just
bizarre.
it was weird because like she brought up my husband, she brought in all this other shit, and
So
then
many different,
saying that
yeah.
I scammed her and all this stuff, and I'm like, who the hell did I scam? Like I haven't scammed anybody. Like what is going on here? Yes, you helped me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like I
So a
I
bunch of
thanked her
stuff
for a
got
month
brought up
and a
about
half.
your past. We all have a past. We don't live there anymore,
Exactly.
obviously. Some of these people still
Mhm.
do, though, and they don't plan on moving out anytime soon. But if you went digging in their closets, we all got dirt. If you went in their closets,
Oh
you'd have
yeah.
plenty. I mean, we'd have plenty to say. If
Oh yeah.
if I'm being judged on what I did 20 years ago, girl, I'd probably be in prison because we were kids and just different people then, right?
Right.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I think
it's
that
crazy.
you need to stay away from whoever Tammy is because I think Tammy's a weirdo. And I think
I
Tammy's
just want to get her
obsessed.
paid back. Like if
That's
she had told
crazy.
me
It's been
then,
3 months. Who does that? No one comes 3 months later and is like, you were supposed
oh
to
my
pay it
God,
forward, but I meant to me. I mean, that
it's
is
4 months actually, 4 months. And it's like, I was so grateful for her help. I had no clue it was going to end up like this. If she had said, I need this money back, like some other people that I paid back, I would have paid her back. No problem. But if
and
you
when
tell
someone
me,
says,
no,
let
no,
me help
no, just
you,
pay it forward.
right, let me
Right.
help you, and don't worry about paying me back. Just pay it forward to someone else. She doesn't know, that you didn't pay for a single mom's milk. She doesn't know your life or what you've done. You could have paid it back a million times between now and then. And again, none of her business, because once you do something for somebody and you send that money out, it's gone. You don't hold it over their head. You don't come back and say, look what
Right.
I did for you. And she's that kind of person. I'm telling you, there's some creepiness happened there, and I hope she's listening. Because you
Oh
creeped me
yeah.
out last night with your weirdness. Like, leave this girl alone. You jumped from
Right.
different topic to different topic about her, just all over the
Hmm.
place. And that was, I don't know, but maybe you should watch
I
out for that.
know.
That's scary. That's creepy, like obsessed. I don't know if that happens to you a lot, but if I were you, I'd be freaked out by that.
It doesn't happen to me a lot, which is why I was so shocked last night. I was like, what is going on?
But you're going to extreme measures to do something like that when you could simply send a message. I mean, she's got in contact with you before behind the scenes.
And, yeah.
I
Like
mean,
I
right?
said, she
Y'all
could
did
have
the
just
hotel,
emailed me.
whatever that was. So she's
Right.
obviously talked to you behind the scenes. So to come out
Right.
slamming you like that, and I mean, she said some pretty rough shit there in the beginning.
Yeah,
So
I
before
don't
you
know.
came
I
on,
don't care.
she was just really going. But I don't know. To me, I wanted to tell you from an outsider's view, just standing here watching all this stuff happen, that girl's that girl's got a thing for you. That's weird. I don't know, but it was weird and it looked really obsessed. And I said that last night in the chat. Once you
Yeah.
came in and told your side of the story, and then she
Yeah,
just
because
kept fumbling.
that was funny. Once I came into the chat and everybody starts attacking me, and I'm like, whoa, I don't even know what's going on. I just came here because somebody called for me. I was beckoned here and have
Yeah, you
no
held
clue
your
what's
own
going
very
on.
well. Before you got in that room, I was on her side because it was convincing. She was in her feelings about it. Uh,
Right.
and then once you
Uh
started
oh.
talking to her, you could tell what the situation was. And I was like, oh, wow, wow, this is why I don't want to be a content creator right here because of people like that.
Uh huh. Yeah. Okay, villain, what's happening?
I don't know. Something's going on in your chat, and I don't know what is going on, but I have tried to tell them I don't know what's going on. But
I
if
don't either.
somebody emails me, I will try to sort through it, and it's just not stopping. And I don't want to block anybody because I think that they're regulars around here, but
Yeah.
they gotta somebody can email me. My email is in the about me section of my channel, and I could sort through it so that we're not taking it out in somebody else's chat. That's all I
Yes,
really wanted to say,
because
because
I don't even know what's going on.
yeah, it's a bunch of back and forth between a couple of different accounts, but I don't know. So
Right.
I don't want to block the wrong person, and somebody can email me and tell me, and I will dig into it, but it's somebody else's chat, yo. That's all I'm saying. Is
Yeah. Can we calm
it's
down, people?
it's
Please.
and I understand. I listen. I get both sides of it, and I don't know who's right or wrong. So if somebody wants to, thank you. If you send me an email,
Yeah.
I will go through it, and instead of bringing it to somebody else's chat, that's all I'm saying. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Because I don't even know Trash Panda personally. Like, all I know is this was going on her live stream last night, and I went over
Uh,
there
right. Yeah.
and I
I
dealt
don't
with it.
know, but there's a couple of people in the chat that are saying, I guess it's Trish Panda, I guess, but they're
I don't
saying
know.
that she did a bunch of things, and that's not necessarily proof. So if somebody wants to email me and not take it out on somebody else's chat, we could all move on. And I don't know. It's a I
I
don't
don't
know.
either.
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't want to block somebody. I
I
agree.
know, right?
Listen, Mask Guy Johnny. I agree. I don't Cancer should never be faked. I don't want what I'm saying to be misconstrued at all. That is not what I'm saying at all in any way, shape, or form. Right? That there you go. Trash Pants Awareness Channel. My email is in my About Me section. It's pretty much public knowledge at this point,
Yeah.
right? And
Yep.
we could just go with it. So thank you. Thank you.
Camden, I have no clue what's going on. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you want to email Villain and let her dive into this, she loves doing this stuff.
yeah. When I have the time, right? I really don't have
Yes.
much of that right now, but
Yeah.
I will get to it. My emails are kind of full right now, honestly, but I will get to it, right? But I'm just saying that somebody else's take it to whoever's chat it's about. That's all I'm
Yes.
trying to say. It's kind of it's in somebody else's chat. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird, but
Yeah. I'm just trying to go over what happened last night, and now all of a sudden it's blowing up about that creator, and I don't even personally know this
right, that's
creator.
what me either. I'm so confused, and there's like 7 allegations in the chat.
I know.
And I'm like, I don't have the, and I'm in and out, y'all. If those of you who don't know, my
It's
cousin's 24-year-old son died last night, and so
yep.
I've been kind of distracted and like I'm in and out, but I see a bunch of things that I don't necessarily agree with in the chat, and if that's the
Yeah.
case, then that's what we're gonna figure that out. But just don't take it to this chat.
Yeah, it
That's
was
all
Yeah.
I'm saying. That's all I wanted to say. I'll go back to the chat now.
Oh no, I don't know who it was. 67. I'm like don't know. We were talking about Victoria and Lisa, and then um earlier somebody was in there talking about shit that I did 20 years ago, and I'm a horrible human being and should rot in hell and all this shit. So, and then all of a sudden the chat just exploded while me and Psycho Bunny are talking, and everybody knows that when I'm talking, I don't look at the chat as
I
often
can't
as I
see the
should. That's
chat
why
room
I'm a
either.
horrible moderator. Elizabeth fell asleep, so she don't know what's going on either. I'll
Reaper.
sit over there with Elizabeth. Yes.
I'm trying to like learn this. Like I'm reading the chat too, and I saw it was going crazy. I'm like, what the heck? But I can't see who's saying what. And I'm like, holy, who's attacking who? And I'm like, oh, what the hell? And I'm watching, and I'm like, Reaper ain't paying attention when she talks. She ain't looking. And it was
No.
going on, and it was going on. And I'm like, what the hell? And I knew Villain was in there trying to be like, what the hell? Like, hold on, like like get the facts. And that's why I was like, oh, she'll take control because that shit went nuts.
God,
It
I'm
really did.
Sonia. I'm lost too. I don't know any of those people.
I can't see the names of who's talking. That's where I'm I'm having trouble with.
So I
With
wasn't
Lisa,
trying to fire up any more drama or
no,
recreate
no,
last
you
night.
didn't.
I just
Whoever's
You
wanted to
didn't.
saying,
know that from this side, like I said, I was behind her whenever she came on and I was listening to her story. And then when you came on and just disassembled all that, I was like, okay. And then I figured out it was just weird, but I wasn't trying to, I can't see the chat either right now, but I was not trying to
Oh, you're
recreate
fine.
that shit show.
Debbie, it's done. Whatever was going on, it's done.
Reaper, how do I see who's talking in the chat? Like, I can't see their names. What am I doing? Like, I'm a spaz.
Okay, so your StreamYard is going to look way different from my StreamYard, but I believe if you hit comments
Okay.
and
Let me see. Because I see.
there's like a private comment and then there's the regular comments. The regular comments you're going to see in blue and white, like a
Oh,
number. If you
okay.
press that, you'll see all the comments in the chat.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Because I was
There
trying
you
to
go.
figure it out. Because I'm like, people are saying hello. I'm like, I'm not being rude. I just can't see who you are.
You're good. Hey,
Okay.
Tara K. Okay, so Lisa got her K pins this weekend. So we're going to see Kooky Lisa. You know, the one where her eye is trying to escape her face. Oh, yeah, I meant to do this a while back. Hold on. Oh, crap. I need to go. Damn it.
Has she been
Can
on
mods
today?
mod, or am I the only one? Because I would have to go into YouTube to do that. Damn it. Yes, Lisa was on around 6-ish.
I missed it.
Yeah, she's saying that she got kicked out of her clinic.
Oh my.
Although we all know on Friday she was saying that her dad didn't take her to dose, so she had to find a way to get to a clinic that was miles and miles and miles away. to get her doses, which we all know her dad took her on Friday to get her doses. She got her weekend doses. She's fine. She's good. She don't need to dose. She'll be fine.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer that's going to last for Lisa either. I see her payments declining rapidly.
How many believe that Kim and Lisa were in together on releasing those video record or the phone recordings? I honestly think they did that together. Why? I don't know.
Their place. It was their last play.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
it's a whole buddy system going on there. They're
Mhm.
reaching
Buddy
because
system,
the train is coming to an end. They're reaching, boy. They're reaching.
Oh yeah. And anyway, else find it strange that Victoria's sick on yet another Sunday? Oh, absolutely, villain. She must have ran out of money to buy stackers and that other thing I found out she's mixing with it that I can't say for a week, but that's okay. I'll let you guys know in a week. Pretend I did not say that tonight.
I think forgetting how many children you have truly shows
Me?
you her.
Oh,
Forgetting how many children you have truly shows you how much of a scumbag you are.
Oh my God, yes. Who does that?
Nobody.
What did she
6, I mean
say?
7 children. She said she had 6 and then hurried up and corrected herself to 7 children. Like, who forgets about the last child?
Come on.
Victoria's just not interesting to me. I can't sit and watch her.
No, she's just gross.
She's just gross.
I mean, she's just get up there and dance like Lori or something. Give me some entertainment.
Right? I know. The only time she gets anywhere near 100 people in her live is when she's talking about Villain or myself.
Exactly.
Can we talk about Lori's dancing and how she's just really with it?
I don't know. She
like, what are those dances?
It's the confidence for me.
Hey, you got to give it to her. At least she does have confidence.
Yes,
I don't know if
she is not afraid to get up there and do the damn thing.
Not sure if, she's taking some kind of confidence or if it's just natural.
It's got to be smoking, right?
That's boring. Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. See, this is why I don't read the chat while I'm talking. I end up saying a sentence and half of it comes out whatever the chat says. Lisa's dad.
I don't
get why can hardly walk.
School, Reaper. How come Lori's kids don't go to school? That's my biggest thing too there.
Okay.
Good question.
So yes, somebody help me with that because she says that they're in school, but they weren't in school on Columbus Day. I get that it was Columbus Day. But I've seen her kids home an awful lot during school time.
And Andy came in screaming to get them up out of bed and don't let them sleep all day and they should be in school. I just didn't know the situation why they're not in school. Like I never saw any reason why they're not in school. Right?
She's channeling her inner stripper. Could you imagine?
Yeah. I can't. Oh.
Could you imagine? Because if you drive through Florida, almost every other sign is "We Bear All," and it has pictures of their strippers. Could you imagine driving through Florida?
Ladies,
we bear all, and there's Lori.
Oh, I can't. That is disgusting. I can't even imagine. Oh. And then when she gets like a tough guy in the camera, that cracks me up too. It's like, come on.
Oh yeah.
Like, really? Like, all right. She just gets all tough in the camera. That cracks me up too. It's like, what are you doing, you Stunad? It's crazy to me.
She's like, you come after Lisa, I come after you, come after me. You come after. It's like, you don't even know Lisa like that. And didn't you try to scam her at one time?
Yeah, she wants. I can't. She just wants to be so relevant, and I can't with her. Like when she does the tough guy thing, I literally laugh at the screen. Like I could blow you over. Like it's just so funny, and she believes in it. She believes it. Like she's so hardly puts her whole heart to it. It's like I don't understand.
And then why is she so adamant at this point that she has to go live and show everybody that she herself is dosing every morning? Like nobody cares.
And she's so proud of her 420.
Yeah, yes, on TikTok.
Oh wow.
She sure is. She takes her morning dose right there. And then the other morning she was like, well, I forgot to show you guys myself dosing So I guess you'll have to see it later. And it's like, nobody cares.
Bless her pitiful heart. My
And the
I
goodness.
know.
420 too, the way she smokes 420, and she's very proud of it. And I put in her comments, I'm like, if this is what you want to teach your daughters, you're the mother of the year. Like, I just, I mean,
I
like,
think that's why she dances. I think she gets stoned and
I
dances.
think so too. I don't think she really realized what she's
So
doing.
into it, you gotta be high. You gotta be high to do that shit. No
Reaper.
one's doing that
Yes.
sober at that age.
Yes, Phyllis.
Nobody.
What happened?
I just texted you a video. Can you play it?
I can't because I don't. My laptop's dead. I won't have a new one till tomorrow.
My goodness, it's hilarious.
Dylan has the cutest voice.
He does.
What is it? Is it Victoria?
No, it's Lori, and
Oh
and
God.
I'm sorry. It is. I think I actually didn't. I get it from you, Riley. It is y'all. It's a Facebook video.
No.
It's not even.
No.
It is not even a video. It's it's not even a video that she posted on TikTok.
But do you see when she gets like a tough guy villain? That's when I laugh the hardest. I can't.
I can't
This
take it.
is.
It was so bad, and with the tongue and the finger,
Like,
and I'm like,
oh,
what are you doing,
yeah,
ma'am?
I can't.
Oh my. That's why I can't cover Lori. I'd never get through the commentary. I'd laugh through the whole damn thing.
Oh my! Just the other day, she did that green face about Lisa going to
Oh
109.
Jesus.
Did you see that one? Oh my
Oh
God,
my
that was
goodness, that's
hysterical.
terrible. I really don't check in on her. Like once in a blue moon, somebody will comment
Yeah.
in my chat
Oh.
and be
I
like, "Hey, why don't you go see what's going on over there?" And I'll go peep, and I'm like, "Oh, what?"
Oh my God. I
And
only see her when I'm going through Mickey Mouse fans videos to see if
yeah,
Lisa was on.
Me
And I'm
too.
like, oh my God, Lori, no.
my kids would kill me.
Oh my
My
God.
kids
Yes.
would. There are no words for the
No.
devastation that they would wreak in my life if I acted like that on the
Yeah.
internet.
My sons would disown me.
Disowning.
I would be disowned.
Disowning wouldn't even be what my own daughter would do.
Right.
Like she would just go ahead and dig my grave for me and push me in it. Like,
Then
you
I'd wind
deserve
up
it,
in the
Mom.
nursing home.
Yes. No more phone for you, Mom.
Oh my god, it was hilarious. I tried to send it and I was like, it was just
Ah,
oh
I
my
wish I could
god.
play. Yeah, I can't. It won't let me from on my phone. It won't let me uh show videos.
Oh, it's terrible.
Crap.
And she openly this is what blows my mind. She openly states that her kids have asked her not to do stuff like that.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
so she's been one in the running for like once I'm done with Victoria, what I'm gonna do next. And she's a runner up. And somebody said something today that she was live last night and she was elaborating on a one of I'm not sure which of her daughter's issues and like
Hmm.
traumas, and I'm
Oh
like,
God,
what
yes.
the fuck? Like knowing that that's going to be screen recorded. You did
Yeah.
what?
She gave
Like,
really
Yeah.
bad details. Like, you should
That
not
was
be telling your
horrible.
own
oh,
child
you saw
trauma.
it?
It
I
was
didn't
Yeah,
see
it
it.
was bad.
it
It
was
was
really
really
bad.
bad.
Oh
Like, you're
man.
opening the door for anybody that wants to come at your daughter now and use that trauma, like a
Yep.
sick person, a
Right.
sick man, play with that mind of hers. Like, she's opening the door, like, here, come hurt my kid. You know
Right.
what I
Like
mean?
that's awful. That's
That's
terrible.
disgusting. It's
Thank you, Kratom
disgusting.
girl. Yeah,
Does
I would
anybody talk
never.
to her that they could like tell her, bro, this probably isn't a good idea or no?
No,
I mean, she
she
likes
blocked
me for
me.
some weird reason, so I guess I can text message her
I
and be
mean,
like,
I
"That's
told
not
listen,
cool."
I think in the first video that I posted when I like Lori first came on my radar, I
Hmm.
said, "Listen, please, this is the best advice that I could ever give you." Oh,
Mm-hmm.
because she was talking about her mod was modding. I'm sorry, her kid was modding for her, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Absolutely not." I'm like, "The best advice that I could give you is do not include your kid in internet drama." Like, what are you
Exactly.
doing? And she has just studied nosedive since. I feel
Yes.
it's terrible.
And they're young, they're teenagers. That's the worst age
That's
right now.
sad, bro.
That's where
That's
you're
14
sad.
and
shaping that
15.
mind.
Yeah,
That's
14 and
awful.
15 years old. Yeah,
Right.
that they need
That's
to know.
sad.
Yeah, when
And
the
they
That's
have
kids
their
are
sad.
own
involved, like,
TikTok.
I don't get it. Just like that's why Victoria gets on my last nerve. Like when you put that video up, Villain, and I saw that you can't remember how many number
Oh
of
God.
children you had. Like I
Yeah.
say in Jersey, we call you a
Oh,
scumbag. Like that
Yeah.
shows you.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I don't, honestly, like, I've been going through because I've been trying to wrap up because I said it like the other day when I said that I really wanted, like, I want to stab my ears with ice picks at this point.
yes,
Every time I
yes.
hear her voice,
that's
like, I'm
my
so
Oh,
husband.
done, right?
her voice
And
is horrible.
right, and I've been going through old content,
Oh
right?
my god.
And her patterns, this is what's so crazy is her patterns are so fucking clear. And that's why she's not able to keep people with her, right?
Nope.
Because they see after a while people see it. Like, like they see this people come and go. I got sent another round of receipts today. I don't know if that person wants to stay anonymous or not, but they sent her a shit ton of money. Like, Victoria, ma'am, get a goddamn job. I don't give a fuck if it's fucking Subway, dude. You owe way too many fucking people money to be out here on the goddamn internet running your mouth, eating fucking Chick-fil-A, bro.
I don't get why people give her a box. That's what I
I
don't
want to
fucking
Chick-fil-A.
understand. Like you're like,
Guess what, villain?
oh,
Mm.
I can't
Someone in the chat
understand
just
that.
told me that if I downloaded the video from our text message, I can upload it on here, and I'm doing that right now.
Oh, there you go. See, we can all get a good
Please do.
laugh. We could all get a good
Yes.
laugh.
Bill,
Yeah,
and
it
I
blows
just can't
my
wait to get
mind.
for you
I
with
could
Victoria.
never.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I would be mortified. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me
No
to that
scorn.
she doesn't get it. She just
No
does
scorn.
not.
No, she
No
doesn't.
scorn.
It's weird
No.
to me that she leaves her girls over there and goes back to the trade.
Hmm.
Like they sleep over there, and then
Well, she showed a whole live with him on the live, and she's trying
Hmm.
Yeah.
to make him look like an asshole and a
Yep.
scumbag, and he didn't. He was
Yep.
not in any way. He yelled at her because the kids were still sleeping. Like he didn't do anything. She's like, "Oh, here he comes." He didn't do shit. Like she was in this la la land that this man beats her, and
Right.
she was full of shit from the
So
get go.
I don't know if you guys follow Raggedy, but Raggedy and I saw Raggedy post something. I think yesterday or the day before. I can't be 100% sure, but Raggedy, and I know how this is when you start like talking about somebody, there's
Hmm.
people in their real lives that will reach out to you. It's happened to me a
Of
couple of
course,
times with people that I was dealing with. And so apparently somebody in Raggedy's life, I mean, I'm sorry, somebody in um Lori's
Lord.
life is talking to Raggedy, and Raggedy said, like, they're not, like, yes, he is who he is, but she is no better. So
No,
I'm sure that there's a lot there. I don't know specifically.
there's always two sides. There's always
Oh,
two
and
sides.
exactly.
There's always two
Exactly.
Wait,
sides to the
wait, wait,
story.
wait. Hold on, hold on. Who the hell is two of a kind?
Why she's saying where?
Is that who I think it is? I mean, when I hear you're the one that put out the calls and you were a part of the calls, that only tells me it's Kim Rhea.
That's exactly who it'd be.
Why you here, boo boo? You
I
looking
don't
for
think that,
attention, sweetheart?
I can't
I
see the
don't think two
comments.
of a kind is.
Then who is it? Because they're literally going off on her.
Kim wanted someone to, I think that I've seen that account before, but I don't think that
Okay,
I don't think that it's Kim. I could
somebody
be
else is saying
wrong.
yes.
Then somebody from Discord, because that's all the people that are, I don't go over there and I don't really know it, but whoever else is saying something about the phone call, it could be in the Discord in some way too.
Okay, hold
Okay,
on.
so
So
I
I
guess she's
see.
admitting to putting out these calls,
Kim wanted someone to hear how Lisa treated her. That's all.
and
Uh,
we get that. Okay, we
I
get
get
that.
that. Right. I
All of
just
us
feel
get
that
that.
she's not
However,
innocent.
but she's
That's
far
all.
from a
you're no
victim.
better than
She
Lisa.
she
Right.
made a
No
big
better.
bank off of Lisa. She's far from innocent.
Correct.
If you got to
And
listen
she
to
helped
some
Lisa
whining,
scam.
and you
Right.
want to listen to some swining, and you want to make that cash, then you're gonna listen to some whining. So you're just as fucking guilty.
Right. I just feel
Oh,
like
wait,
and
wait.
that's,
Two of a kind said she was on the call.
oh,
Said that she was in the call. Kim released. Okay, so my bad, and I do apologize.
oh,
Two of a
so
kind.
Stephanie then.
Ah, okay.
I got you, Lady Legacy. I see you.
Damn. I wish people would say who they are when I ask. Oh, you slowed down the chat. That's why.
I
Never
did
mind.
slow down the chat. I put it on 10 seconds.
I'm totally
My,
stupid. I can't fucking see nobody's
I'm
name in the
sorry,
chat.
people.
That's
Yeah,
how I feel, Robert. I know that people think that I favor one or the other, but I really
Mm-mm.
don't. I think they're all
no,
guilty. I don't know,
they are.
yeah,
100% they are. I mean, Kim is helping her. Kim has been setting up all the money apps,
right.
putting cash apps in both sisters' names and her own
Oh,
son's name. And her
Lisa's the
son's a
face.
minor.
Lisa's just the face. That's all she is, Lisa.
facts.
She's
Do you
everyone, but she's the enterprise
exactly?
behind it.
I
She's
agree.
Lisa's the face, and she's the one that she's putting out there, like,
Okay,
dude,
I
yep.
see.
But
Yep.
Invading the matrix. No, I'm with you. I think that they're all guilty. And the truth of it is, y'all, it's all gonna come out.
oh yeah,
It
It's
it's
is.
all
coming.
gonna, they're all gonna wind up. Listen, karma, let me explain something to you. Karma sees all. She doesn't
Yeah.
Yep.
forget. She comes when she wants to come,
Oh yeah.
right? And nothing on this planet is going to take me, like, make me
Mhm.
believe that they will get away with what they've done, because they will
Hell,
either have to answer for it criminally,
yep.
or they will have to
Yep.
answer for it on their judgment day,
And
right?
that's worse than anything.
Absolutely.
Yep.
One or the
And
other.
and this is sad to say, and I know everyone says everybody recovers and all this. They need jail. Like, this is mean for me to
I
say, but I
agree,
think at this point
unfortunately.
Mhm.
it's jail. There's
Yeah,
no
I
getting
agree.
better. She goes to a treatment center, they'll fucking destroy it. Like, she needs to go somewhere where she's told what to
Mhm.
do, how to do it, until that brain gets cleaned out, and then maybe. But I think they both need jail first. That's just my opinion.
Oh,
I do
absolutely.
agree. I think that it's unfortunate, right? Because it doesn't have to go that far. And, like, trust me, when I say that, like, anybody using these days, I don't want to see anybody die,
No, me
right?
neither.
No,
Me
And
neither. I
absolutely
don't
not.
care.
and
Nobody
I
wants to
I
see somebody die. Nobody.
it's unfortunate, because the life that they're living right now is so much more fucking difficult than it would
Mhm.
be to, like, get some clean time under your belt,
And
you
hers
know?
is getting
It's
more and more worse because she's on the street even more now. So it's getting more and more dangerous every single day.
every day.
Yeah,
I
Every day.
every
couldn't
day.
it's unfortunate, really.
Like how
It's
somebody, yeah, it is. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, but she's the whole
She's a,
Kim thing, and like I keep seeing all this sympathy for Kim, and I'm like, stop it with the sympathy,
I agree.
because yes, Lisa's the face, Kim is everything else.
I
Yep.
agree. I
She's the
agree.
brain.
Lisa can't do this without Kim.
I
Nope.
agree.
Nope.
And that's so, actually, I spoke to Mickey Mouse fans today, because when I woke up, she had a live Elisa's. And I went in the comments, and somebody was asking, how could we report the Facebook pay? Because that's all
Hmm.
she was down to, right?
Yes.
So I gave them the step-by-step instructions,
Oh,
but then
good.
for some reason it wasn't registering in Mickey Mouse. Like, when I went back to Mickey Mouse fams comments, it wasn't there. So I went to her
Hmm.
and I said, hey, check your comment filters, just pin that comment so that people could report it. And then I don't know what happened, because I went to work. But I think when I came back, there was no more Facebook pay. Like, the last time that Lisa did a live, there was no Facebook pay. There was a Cash App.
Ah.
So I reported that Cash App.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. I
Ugh,
don't know for sure,
criminy.
because I've been super distracted, but
Yeah, Lisa
Right.
don't do cash apps herself. She doesn't
she
have. She
can't.
cannot.
No,
She
she
cannot.
can't.
She
She's
She
can't. So
social
can't.
security
unless
number banned.
right,
Right.
anybody cash app, it's coming from Kim or somebody because Lisa cannot do cash app by herself.
Nope. And yes, Victoria, right there with Kim. I don't
Absolutely.
care how many times Victoria tries to deflect or lie
MH
about
too.
it.
Can I
She's
touch on
right
a
there with
touchy?
Kim.
It's a very touchy situation, but I really respect Kentucky B, and she has an opinion on something. I might get in trouble for this. I just don't understand the parents. I'm just a little confused. They're like giving the phones and not trying to badmouth anybody because I think I don't know Ronnie, but I think Jess is one of the most innocent ones in all of this, and I just don't understand some of what I'm watching. Like it's hard for me to understand what's happening, and I don't mean to disrespect anybody, but it's hard for me to understand. You keep
Hmm.
enabling it, and when's the end? Like what you know what I mean?
Okay. I'm going to say this and be as
Hmm.
yeah. I don't want
Yeah.
to betray anything that I was told in confidence.
No, I would never expect you to do that. So whatever
But
you
what
say, I
I'm gonna
respect whatever
say
you say.
is the sisters are innocent.
I
The
agree.
They
sisters
are.
do not enable. The
Okay.
sisters do not um and that's all I could really. I know
That's all I
that
need to that's
there's
all I need to hear. That's all I
there's
needed to
some
hear.
Yeah, the
talk,
sisters are fully
especially.
innocent.
It's not my business in respect, and
Yeah.
I'm not trying to pry, but I'm just saying they're the victims in this, but there's others that are not, and just that's as far as I'm gonna say.
Right.
But you know
And
what I
and
mean?
the sisters have really, um I've spoken to Jess for a bit now.
Mhm.
And I tried to, when Lisa was 302, I was trying to give her instructions on how to, because the family could have petitioned the courts to, yeah, like I was trying to help, like get it
Mhm.
longer, do this, do that. I've given her several different things, and it's really hard when there are people that do have, in a family, that have the best interests
And the others
in
don't. The
mind,
other,
and
yeah.
the others are
Right.
don't,
Because Jess is
right?
a victim so bad in this. Like she gets such ugliness, and that's fucked up. There's no reason for that.
Right.
I
You
agree.
don't need you. I had a sister. I lost a sister. You can love your sister, but you don't have to.
You have to
You know,
love from afar.
you got
There
to love
comes a
from
Correct.
point,
afar, and you got to love yourself
right?
and worry about yourself before anything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
can't
It's called tough
die
love.
right along with her. So she's
Right.
doing the best thing she's
Right.
doing, and like I said, I didn't mean to pry, but it's just it's on many
No, you're
people's
fine.
minds. You know
No,
what I mean?
The
you're good.
parent.
And I know that a lot of people have questions, and I know that people get frustrated with me because I have answers that I don't give to the public, but it's
And
really
you
not my
shouldn't.
place.
There's a reason
No.
for that, though.
And I know what happens if I do,
But
right?
Right.
that's not your style, villain. Like
Right.
you're a
And
vault girl. Like someone tells you something that goes in the vault, and that's what I respect the
Yep.
right.
most about you and Reaper.
Absolutely.
You know
But
what I
what I
mean?
can say is I am trying to
Help the situation every way you can.
I'm trying to
Mhm.
get the situation all out there so that
Mhm.
some of it dies down,
I
right?
think
But
that's
I
the only
can't
thing. I think
choose that.
that's my opinion on that villain. I think that if eyes are open, maybe eventually
No,
open.
the hate will just shift from the sisters to other people.
Exactly,
Correct.
and then it needs to go to who it needs to go to.
I
Bottom
I
line.
agree. I agree, but I can't force other people to make that
No,
choice.
nobody can
No.
force
No.
anybody to do anything. Everybody's grown ups here. You know what I mean? Nobody can force anybody to do anything.
Right.
But
Right.
I have the utmost respect for you because you do handle your shit the right way, and you don't betray. And you're not.
Always, but I
Yeah.
try, right? And I try to give people enough information. Sometimes, like, you just got to listen a little harder for the clues. But I can't.
Yes.
I don't outright say it, but I don't necessarily hide shun from it either. You
Right.
know what
No,
I mean?
Like
no,
I was gonna say, you do leave breadcrumbs,
Yeah,
and
I
I've
do.
yeah.
left breadcrumbs for people as well. And
Mm-hmm.
just
And
pay
if they're
attention
knowledgeable,
to those
take
little
it.
breadcrumbs. You'll figure it out. But people need to stop making their own
Mm,
judgment and
Yes.
opinion and then saying it's
mm.
a fact.
I got to tell you,
That needs to stop.
I agree, and that was one of the biggest things, honestly. That was one of the biggest deciding factors, right? Because
Mhm.
originally I had just stepped back, and I put Lisa in contact with some people that could give her, like,
Mhm.
when my connections failed, I stepped back and put her in touch with people that had better connections than I had, right? And
Like
Right.
after I did that, I just figured I'd sit back and I'd watch the situation, and not necessarily watch her, but I was watching my comment section,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And
Right.
as I'm watching my comment section, I'm seeing all this misinformation come through, right? And I'm
Mhm.
like, that was a huge deciding factor in me not covering her anymore. That was a huge part of it, because I don't want to be a part of that. Listen, that's not what I do. That's not what
You could
I
only go so far with it.
and
Now it's in their
that's
hands.
true too. There's
You
so
know.
many other people, and it's just unnecessary. It really is just so unnecessary,
And you
right?
can't
And
fight a battle so they're not going to help you fight it either. So if
right,
you know what I mean,
exactly,
you could fight that battle for as long as you can, and then you got to step away, and then you got to, you
exactly.
know what I mean. You got to do what you can do, and I appreciate and I respect that. Like I agree with that hundred
Yeah.
percent.
Yeah,
You know, it's like a brick wall, and
Right.
eventually it's going to break. You know,
it's unfortunate.
Thank you,
it is
Sonia Lewis,
very.
for becoming a new member.
It's definitely a
It is, but
And I've been hearing things,
other
and I
people
keep
make
keeping
it
my mouth
worse when
shut because
they
it's not my place to say anything. It isn't.
right, and then other people make it so much worse when they put their own opinion out there and they say that's a fact, and then somebody else runs with it, and it gets twisted, and it gets twisted, and it gets twisted, and by then
It's
nobody knows what the fact is anymore.
exactly,
There's
exactly.
a
And that's what I always tried to go against. Like, I always
Yeah.
try to go
there's a
against the gossip, the rumor. Like, I don't do gossip and rumors. If you're not gonna come to me with straight facts, I don't want to
Mm,
talk about it. And
right.
yeah.
I'm not being rude. It's just that I don't have
Show me the
fucking
proof.
time.
No, and there's facts, and then there's facts. Like I just feel like if you come with the receipts, like Reaper or Villain, if you said to me, Fran, this or that, you told me something, I would not need to have you show me anything because your character between the two of you, I would not have you show me anything because I believe in anything you say. And if you're the type of person that you're going to keep running your mouth, running your mouth, running your
Right.
mouth, fucking come with
Mm-hmm.
receipts and
Exactly.
own up to what you say and what you do.
Like the
Fucking
lady
Do
last
actions are
you
night.
like
know?
you can
Do you
say
know
you
how
could.
many emails I get? Hey,
God.
this happened, or this was said, or that happened
Facts.
on this person, and I'm like, okay,
Facts.
do you have a screenshot? Do you
Yep.
have a voice recording?
Facts.
Because I'm not putting that out until I get that.
Neither
That's
one of
right.
you are like that. Neither one of you. And if you do, like Reaper, if you have made corrections and you own every fucking
Oh,
thing
of
you do.
course.
Both
That's
of you
it. But
do.
that's important. That's an important part
That
of
is.
how you get to where
That's
you're
your
credible.
credibility.
Yeah.
Credibility is
Right.
Well,
very
that
big, and loyalty is a very big thing. If you don't have a
Amen.
loyal bone in your body, then don't fucking expect it from anybody else.
I made
So,
my mistakes in the
That
beginning of
part.
of
running my
course.
channel,
Same.
and I've learned through the 2.5 years what to do and
Huge.
what not to do to make it
Yep.
better.
And you're
Yep.
And
both very
to
successful. You
help.
really are. You really are.
And taking that video down within the hour it went up, and correcting it and then putting it back out was the best thing I could have done with it.
Absolutely.
But that
You
showed
can't do
respect.
anything once it's out, right? You could
Right,
just
exactly.
try to once words are said on the internet, they're there forever,
Yep.
right? The only thing that you could do is if they're your words,
Own them.
right, and you own them and try to
Yep.
correct wherever they were twisted. That's important,
I have more
like
Oh
respect
yeah.
for you
people.
for that way. A liar
Right,
is just straight up a
absolutely.
liar. And if
Yeah.
you're gonna keep lying and saying you got
And
this and you
I
got this,
came with it. I didn't throw the other person to the, under the bus, that they're the one
Fuck
that
that.
gave
I'd
me
have
that
done
you
it.
bad
did
information.
bullshit.
But
I'd
you
have
Bullshit.
know
done
what?
it.
They're the ones that gave me the wrong information.
I'd have done
And
it.
then when the right information came out, they were telling people, don't tell Reaper.
Yeah,
Let
but
her
they're gonna
find out
Mm-hmm.
keep
on her
running their
own.
mouths. The problem I have is like you're gonna keep running your mouths and unblock fucking people. Confront the person. Like run your mouth
Yeah.
and then
Oh, I
unblock the
block.
person.
I block. Fuck
Yeah.
you. I protect my energy at this point. I block.
See, you're better than me because
This
I just want to
YouTube
go in
is
like a
like the
fucking
Wild
tornado.
West,
Like you're better than
lawless
me in
ass
that way.
place.
Oh,
Respectfully.
facts. It's so much
I,
different over here. We'd have been down
I,
on TikTok an hour ago.
No,
oh yeah. Oh
you're
yeah.
really good. I ain't going to go in like a fucking tornado. That's just
Yeah, I
I'll hurt
Lawless.
watched
myself.
Tech. I watched Tech almost get banned like 3 times today, for real.
Oh, I know. I saw that too. I was like, oh my God, what is
I
And
did
going
she
that
on?
wasn't
to
I'm
even
going to do
doing
this on
anything.
YouTube.
I
No,
did
she
it to
wasn't.
Jennifer. I didn't know what I was doing. She's like, "You're making me." I didn't have no idea that you can make somebody get banned. I had no idea. So I have to
Yeah,
behave
it's
So
myself.
words
two
you
of a
use.
kind. I agree, right? And I say that all the time. My bottom, as far as like I'm using Lisa as a reference point here. Um, if I my bottom would have been my child's being removed from my home.
Me
That
too.
that would have been it. I would have
Yes.
done anything
Yeah.
possible. Um, and and but it's crazy, right? Because I would listen, guys. Like I know it's really hard for people to picture me in active addiction because you see what I'm like now, right?
Mhm.
That didn't come overnight. I promise you, it didn't happen. It didn't come overnight, and I was not the person that I am today when I was actively using,
And I
right?
don't no disrespect, but you were definitely a beast
Oh,
because I can
I
not
was
in
very
any
similar.
disrespect,
No,
not
no,
in any.
no. I was similar. Like my heart was similar,
Yeah,
right? But I had no fucks to give.
vicious,
Yeah,
vicious.
I had
Yeah,
no. I did not
Right.
care
no, me
about,
neither. Nope.
especially towards the end. I would have. I can't imagine not being it for me. I couldn't. Um, and I'm always amazed because I was rough, right? Like I was rough when I like
Mhm.
especially towards the end, and
You always had a
I
heart.
know I would have stopped.
You always
I
had a heart,
know,
Mhm.
though. You always had a
yeah,
heart.
right. It would have just been enough for me. I can't imagine.
I would have hurt myself, or I would have hurt somebody else.
Right.
Bye, tube
That
time.
would have been my end.
And the internet, I think the internet aspect of it makes it
Oh
such
God.
a that they have to see it, right? Like
Yeah.
even if you're a kid, like you can't get away from it. It is everything. You can't log
That's
out.
what
It's
kills
your
me. Like those
life.
videos, there's thousands and
I
thousands of
know.
videos, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Thousands,
Yeah. I
thousands.
was
It's truly
13,
crazy.
15 years old when I was in addiction. I was 13 to 15. There was no internet. and I
Right.
was a complete terror to my family, and
Same.
I
Same.
will always have to live with how I treated my family through all of that, and I hated them.
But there's
It
no
was a
video of it.
rehab.
Right.
Yeah, thank God.
Exactly. There is actually video of me in active addiction.
Actually,
But
I
Oh
think there
goodness.
is. When my dad got our first video recorder, I think there is some recording of it,
On the
and we
camcorder.
just don't
no,
watch
no,
it.
no. Mine is
Exactly.
Showing
public.
age,
Like,
showing
nope.
age.
No.
But
This is a public thing. Like a YouTube
yeah,
channel posted a documentary of a New York City club, and I am in active addiction now.
Oh,
But
I
Villain. No
don't be
way.
yeah,
announcing that. People are gonna try pulling that shit on you.
Right.
no,
Don't be
That'll
they
telling
get
your
don't.
you
It's
shit out
already
there.
everywhere.
been.
Don't be
It's
telling your
already
shit
been
out there, villain.
circulated.
They'll be
It's
digging and
already.
shit. They'll be like, "Where is she? Where is she?" Whatever the fucking
At least
magnifying
Villain
glass.
It's
outed it. Nobody else brought it to the
it's
table.
already been
They'll be fucking
circulated.
like, "Where is she? She's right there with that magnifying glass. You see
This
her? She's right there."
somebody said baby villain.
They'll be
You
Where's
can't
digging.
baby
Waldo?
villain. Yes, it was
Yes,
baby villain.
there's nothing that anybody is like I try to save them time and energy and they just don't listen.
I can't though. Could you imagine if somebody sitting there like, "There she is. You see her in the corner. I got her. I got her." Like
Yep.
trying to prove what? She
Slowing
just
that
fucking
shit
said it.
down,
She just
slowing it
said it.
down,
Like, yeah.
reset. It's
Oh, they'll
crazy.
dig. They'll dig. They'll run with it fucking
I
to
know
Good
that's
night,
Japan with
right.
Vic.
it. They'll run to Japan with it. Fuck
Yeah,
out of
that old
here.
20-pound video recorder. Oh my
Yeah.
God,
I
we
just
still
found one of those yesterday,
have that.
actually.
We still have
Oh, the
ours.
Yeah,
VHS
me
tapes.
too.
That's too
How
much.
about boom boxes? They were the thing.
I have one of those
Oh, I
too.
miss those.
You
Yeah.
jammed the street out 3 o'clock in the morning. Like you
Facts.
just it was
Carrying
Okay.
the radio around.
Local
I
girl wants us to give an insight on what we think Icky's husband is rolling in the scam or not. Does he know that she's scamming?
yeah.
Those are his kids that are gone. Yes, those are his kids.
Have you guys ever seen
And
him?
Yes.
yes,
Is he cute?
no.
My
Okay, carry on.
opinion, yes, he
I have
knows.
I have one. My eyes are only for one guy, and that's it. So I can't give an opinion.
I
But
get it.
no,
Oh,
I
he's
just
I
not.
was
could.
shocked by his appearance.
How's
Does that
that?
make any difference?
I
Does that
just
make sense?
imagined who Victoria. I'm trying to imagine who Victoria like is with physically. You know, so
It's
Ugh.
yeah.
The
I
best I
told you
could say
that's
is he's like a wildebeest.
oh
Yeah, they
my.
make them.
That's the best I can say.
Okay.
That's the nicest I can put it. The way he snores in the background, and
Oh,
then the way I've seen him in
mm-mm.
pictures, he reminds me
And
of a
one more. I
wildebeest.
got one question about Victoria and lying Lori. Does
Uh
do any of them? Do they have? I'm not trying to be rude. Do they have teeth? Like, do
uh,
they have?
oh.
Does
Lori
I'm
and
not
Victoria
going
do not.
there.
Lori
okay,
and
but
Victoria do not. Okay, Lisa
because
does not.
Victoria has dentures, because I've heard her say something about that
No,
before,
she
right?
hasn't
No.
gotten those
Shut
yet.
up. Okay, but you can't just go on YouTube with no teeth.
My husband's asking what she eats for roll-ups. I don't know what he's talking
No,
Okay,
no,
but
about
no,
no,
now.
serious.
no,
That's
no, no.
who has
I
that
want to know how
confidence?
she
Because I
chews her
don't.
nails. How does she chew
I
her nails down that
don't know. The
low
best
if
was
she has no upper
this
teeth?
is not me. That's
How?
sorry, but Popeye was the best you ever said, villain.
I didn't grow up with that. Somebody else did. I can't take credit.
I'm not making fun, but I'm sorry. That was the best thing I ever heard in my life.
I am not making fun of her for
Me
this. I just
neither.
want
No,
to
I'm not.
honestly know how that happens.
No,
I'm not
Oh,
I'm
making
I
Really
fun
get
of
it.
quick.
them. It's
Reaper.
just who comes on here
Uh,
like
See,
that.
I'm
Really
being
quick. Faye Deems, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate all you and Villain are doing. And thank you for the $4.99 super chat by Ronchi Donchi.
no.
Thank
This
you
is not
guys.
about teeth, y'all. It's
No,
not about
I'm
teeth.
not
No, it's
body
not.
shaming nobody.
No,
I'm not going down
No,
that road. I'm not.
Oh, purple
I
dragon.
genuinely wanted to
No.
know. Like,
We've
just does
seen
she
her
wear
do
her
it.
teeth? I mean, have you seen Victoria with her top teeth?
She doesn't
It,
have any.
oh, well,
She doesn't even have
I'm not saying.
dentures. She
I'm not
claims she's
saying nothing.
getting them, but nobody has seen proof of this
I'm not
yet.
saying nothing about that. I'm not
well,
body
Lori
insurance will pay
also
for that
has
though, right?
Medicaid.
Yeah, that'll okay. So I think it's really, I think it takes a lot of confidence to come on like that and just dance and never mind.
Oh my
Let's
God.
move on. Let's just move on.
You know who's paying for
fucking
Victoria's teeth? The great people
confidence.
of
I'm done.
Kentucky, like my parents. My
Just move
parents
on.
are paying for Victoria's fucking teeth.
I'm
That's
fucking crying over here.
Me too. Let's
I'm
move
trying not
on.
to
Shit.
body shame, but I'm sorry. I'm fucking crying.
No, but I seriously do want to know how she gets her fingernails that low.
Yes,
Oh,
and they're
Gotta
so
be
Shiva.
between the
dirty.
teeth. It's gotta be going between the bottom teeth, like
Oh,
between the teeth.
Shiva. I can't. Shiva. Oh, I can't.
Oh
My
my
can't.
stomach
God.
hurts.
I'm gonna get
I'm
so much
fucking
hate
dying.
tomorrow. You guys are making fun
Somebody
of
in the
Victoria. How
chat.
I'm not
dare
making.
you?
I'm not. I'm telling you right now. I'm not body shaming, but I'm
Hold on,
sorry.
No,
Fran.
me.
Somebody in the chat said
I
summer
am.
teeth.
I'm doing it.
Somebody
She
I'm
said
said
doing
what?
it.
summer
I'm
teeth,
trying to
summer
find it.
nails, summer
I can't read nothing in the comments.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Holy shit! This YouTube is way better. Fuck that TikTok
Oh,
shit. Oh hell
and you know
I'm
what?
like,
no!
what is
That
going on in
zebra
there?
girl,
Bean
that
blurple.
zebra girl, if you went on live and anywhere and you went on without your dentures, you know what? Nobody would make fun of you because you're not sitting there scamming and lying to people
Facts.
No, it's not about
24/7.
that because when they picked on that poor girl Mandy, like that was fucked up. Like you don't
I
pick
Yeah,
on that
that
agree.
girl's
was.
appearance. That was just
I
totally
agree.
Yeah,
disgusting.
I agree.
That
She's
was
not
fucking
doing a villain or I'm sorry,
no,
villain. She's not doing a Victoria or a Lisa
no. And it's
or a
kind. Like you
Lori.
don't have to try to rip the girl apart just to fucking be an ugly soul. That's not. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's the
And
If
difference.
I'm
Mandy
being
Correct.
really
scammed,
don't bother
I'm
nobody.
going to
Let's
come
be
on
She
real.
here
doesn't.
and scam for some denture money. Like, why not
You,
do that? Scam for
Worry
that's
about
what
teeth.
other
I'm
things. She got to
saying.
worry
Scam
By
about
for
a
all
lot more
things
means.
than
that are
fucking teeth
beneficial.
right now.
Scam for
Oh, the
Sorry.
blue
beneficial
tongue.
things.
That's the least of her worries is her fucking teeth. I'm
She
I
must
sorry.
have
agree.
licked a
Well,
Smurf's
then
ass that day.
we should prioritize that, I feel
I'm
like.
not prioritizing nothing for her. She's
I mean, you do
prioritizing for
realize
herself.
she's like 10,000
Fuck, I
behind
have
in
a
child
fundraiser for
support.
her teeth.
I
Hell no.
know. You know
Like,
what? This is what I'll do. Victoria, if you come out and tell the absolute 100% truth and I can fact check it and Villain can fact check it, I will do a fundraiser to buy you some damn teeth.
I'll chip
I
in
will
too. I'll
donate
get
to
the
help.
that
fuck
If
too.
out
you
of
can
here.
prove everything you're saying,
Your
we'll buy
first
you whatever you
donation.
need.
She'll yo,
Get the fuck out of here.
she's got enough money from the internet.
I'll give you a
Yeah.
Cadillac. If you can
You
prove
do
what you're
realize
saying.
that fundraiser would never happen because she can't tell the truth.
She
Oh, that
doesn't
is
know.
true.
If
You're
it bit
right.
her in the ass, she can't tell the truth.
You're right. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
If it
Yeah.
bit her in the ass, she would have no clue what the truth is.
I'll be the
Facts.
first
No.
Agree.
donation.
No.
I agree.
Oh,
I'm probably going to
Lisa's
be called
live.
racist because I said black and white, but
Oh.
I meant like in that statement that's been around for 100 years, black or white. Like I just feel there's no gray for me. Like I feel that's wishy-washy. Like I have a hard time with that. You know, I don't know how you feel about that, but
Okay, do
I
we
don't
want to
know if
watch that
Lisa's
Lori
live.
video?
Oh, yes. Watch the Lori video.
I'm going to die here now.
All right, hold on.
Look at you.
Play.
Oh,
no.
Soak my hand like a good girl.
What the hell was that?
She's on the
She's
TV
sweating.
Oh my
now.
god.
She
What
needs a
was
sucker.
that?
Comment on that she needs to get a sucker.
Victoria Lori
Oh my
needs approval.
God. The crazy thing is she believes everything that's happening. That's the fucked
I
up part about it.
I can't breathe.
Talk about delusional. Jesus. Yeah,
Oh,
Steve, I'll
please.
Oh
be saying
my
that
One
god.
shit
more
for
time.
you.
One more time, please, Reaper.
Okay, one more time.
One more time. My husband's very much enjoying this.
Soak my hand like a good girl.
Someone needs to find Lori a man and fast.
Oh,
Oh
what's with
wait,
the hair?
wait,
Not the
no.
shame, no body shaming.
She came out lesbian lately. Like
Oh,
last
No.
week, she came out lesbian. Yes, she did.
May I
All right,
remind
all right.
you,
I don't even think lesbians would want that either. I'm
the
sorry.
video was not on the video was not on TikTok. It was on Facebook.
Oh my
You know she's gonna run wild now because you two talked about her. She's gonna get so popular now because she's gonna be like, Villain and the Reaper. She's gonna go run with this shit for a
With
fucking
her whole
mile now.
chest, she's gonna say it with
You
her
just gave
whole
her
damn
such views
chest.
now.
Yes.
You just put her over the top. You just made her so five.
Y'all in the chat are wild.
Oh my
I know,
god!
right?
God damn!
The chat is killing me right now.
I can't see the chat. I'm fucking dying over here.
My stomach hurts so bad I can't see the chat either.
I can't see.
Riley.
I see
We
one
blame
blue one
Riley
just
for
lights
that
up.
video.
Oh, thank God, something's finally not my fault.
I know, right?
You're very
Oh.
corruptive.
I do it all.
oh, oh my
Villain,
god! I needed this laugh. I felt
Yeah,
good.
same.
Yeah, I needed it.
You
It
needed
cleanses
it.
your soul,
I
Yeah.
man.
really
It
like
cleanses your
this
soul.
blurple dragon. Their comments
I
are
love
cracking me
her.
up. Yeah, it's a good video to diet to.
One more time, and
Oh,
then that's it.
I'm sorry, but watching any of Lori's dancing videos is a great video to
I
diet
like when she
to.
gets like a tough guy. Those are my favorites. When she gets in her
Oh,
car,
yes,
You know,
I
yes.
fucking die
you know,
laughing at her.
you know what I find
I
hilarious about
snap
it?
like in half.
what?
She sits in her lives and she talks about other scammers, right?
Yes.
And then and then she'll post a video that she needs. Like I saw a video before your live on TikTok by somebody that I'm very good with for a long time. And she
Uh-huh.
tried to help her connect the electricity. And she pretty
Oh
much
God.
pulled Lori out because she was trying to help her, and Lori pulled her
uh,
like a liar or something. I gotta
Oh
check in on
geez.
that because,
That's
and
funny.
yeah, Lori, I heard her say that she was a New York City stripper. Let me assure you. Let me assure you, as a New
No, you
Yorker,
didn't.
I know.
I
that
don't know
never
what New York
happened.
she would go to because I don't know any stripper. No,
On the
sorry.
corner of
Never
what?
happened.
Oh my
I call
God.
bullshit.
Which
I mean, I'm
corner
not
was she
body
on?
shaming. I don't want to hear my fucking bully. I ain't body shaming. So go fuck yourselves. I just
No one is body
no,
It's
shaming.
No
not
one
the
is
nobody.
body
body
It
for
shaming.
me. It's the
it
moves
It's
is
and
just
those
it
ironic.
is
looks.
what it
It's
is,
those
and
Oh
looks.
my God.
It's the
It is
winks and the
ironic though
licking the
that
lip.
she'll sit there and talk shit about Lisa and talk shit about whoever's scamming,
Right,
and then 10 minutes later she's begging for something.
dry
right,
begging is
It's
just as
like,
bad, Mitch.
really,
Don't give
Lori,
it to me,
calm
but give
down.
it. Dry begging is
right.
just as
I
bad.
agree. I agree.
Yeah, why are
Don't
you
give it
giving
to
it to
me.
her when I need it? Yeah,
And
But
don't
she
you
then
work?
the other one that
follows.
got jealous of Shadow. I was like, now that you want to know
Yeah.
my
Oh
husband, this is
Jesus.
gonna be so bad. But you want to know my husband made me write in her chat. He made me
Uh
write in there. I heard you were missing a twin sister. Did you eat her? I was like, that's not a fuck.
oh my
I
God.
said, babe, I can't be saying that shit.
Fuck. But you did.
That's
Yeah.
terrible, but I did.
She does,
I don't
Brandy.
think, you know what I think it's crazy about her is she goes, especially it was last night, I think,
Uh-huh.
the screenshot of her and HH's live. So she goes from TikTok scammer to any TikTok
She
Oh,
does.
scammer with a
She does.
name, she goes to, right?
Yep.
Like just clearly, oh,
She's
you know what
learning tips.
else? Did you see the video, Riley? Riley's still here.
Uh-oh.
Reba, me, you, and Riley were told something. I posted a video in July tagging Lisa's gifters, right? Saying, what the
Uh-huh.
fuck is wrong with y'all?
good.
Guess those gifters, guess where those
Uh-huh.
gifters are nowadays?
Where? Where?
There's
Victoria's
Victoria?
chat.
I
Of
know.
course they are.
She's
Yep,
got a heavy hitter the other night. I was
That's
watching a video. I was in a
no, wait.
live. Go ahead,
Hold on,
Creep. I'm
Fran.
sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry,
That
baby.
is why Victoria
yep,
wanted to befriend Lisa
yep,
because
yep.
she saw how much money she was making and it made her jealous. She's still jealous of Lisa because Lisa still makes more money than she does.
Agreed.
Yes,
So
exactly.
that's the only reason why she
Yep,
wanted to connect with Lisa so she
yep.
could take Lisa's gifters
You
and bring
know,
them to her.
she's also very good at. She's
I
also
think the
good at
same thing
seeing
about
girls
Lori,
that
though.
suffer from the most trauma
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
same.
and they're hurt the most. So she
Yep.
knows that they don't want to hurt others. So she preys on those innocent victims, the
Agree.
ones
Yes.
that cannot defend themselves. And she sees an
Mm,
Yep.
innocent victim that has trauma in their life. So she
mm.
Mm-hmm.
latches onto them because they don't want to hurt her, and she bullies them right to fuck what she needs.
Oh my God,
Chadwell.
spread love goes in anybody, any scammer. She's been in Danny's, she's been in Gabby's, she's
Lisa
been
loves her.
everyone. Yeah, Lisa
So
loves spread love.
I went
I don't
after
know if
one
y'all
girl, the
knew.
Peace Lily. I went after her. She was the only one because she talks recovery up the ass.
Mm,
She was one of the gifters and she has a
Mm,
podcast. And all I said in her DM was, I don't understand how you think that's enabling. Like,
yep.
explain it to me because you're fucking preaching to the fucking choir about
Mm,
recovery, but you're sitting
hmm
there gifting. I'm sorry. That to me is, I don't agree with you 100. And
Right.
I voiced my opinion on that because you're going to broadcast back your broadcast. Don't be fucking phony
hmm
about it. You know what I mean?
I hate that. I hate that.
Me
I do
too.
too.
So spread love. Fun fact over at Lisa, I do not think that she was accurate. Surprise. Anyway,
Of
um,
course.
I don't know if anybody. There might be a couple um in the chat who know what Mac Nation on TikTok was. Mac knows Spread Love's identity because she was an original mod for Mac, right? So I am working on getting the identity, but Mac is in prison right now. So I
But
have
her
to
whole
go
page, she
through.
shows herself though, villain.
Ri-
She's got a whole page where she shows
I don't
herself.
think it's her.
All right, that's what I was wondering because it's a
Yep.
young girl.
Hmm.
Yep.
You saw
So
that page, right?
I know that you know who Riley. I know you know who Mac is. So I have to go through several people because he's in
Uh-huh.
jail, right? So I have to
Ah,
go through one person who has to go through one person who has
yeah,
to wait for him to call them so that I could get it. But
right.
I'm working on
Wow.
it. No,
Good.
Mac is in prison. He signed a deal.
All right, well, you'll get it when you get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Bug says Lori said she's getting a restraining order against her husband because he put a fence up to keep her out.
Say you heard why? What happened?
Do
Well, I
not.
will pay
Oh
money.
my God.
I would give her electric to watch her climb that fence.
What did he do? He's putting a
Oh
fence
yeah.
between her and the camper?
Absolutely.
Is he putting a fence up between the camper and her?
Yes.
Yeah, he took a
Yes.
deal. He took a
Yes.
deal.
So that she can't keep going into his house.
Because he
Mm.
loves the kids, like he loves them, like not in
Who's gonna
a
watch the
bad way.
dog?
But
I'm sorry, but I think that he takes care of them.
me too. I
Hmm
think he gives them the
More
only
than
life
she
of
does.
normalcy that he
Right.
gets.
Agree.
That's it.
He
But he may
pays
not
for
want to deal with
everything.
her, but he
That's what I
wants to
heard
love the
too.
kids. You know
Yep.
what I
Yes.
mean?
Well, he's done with her using all his electric and eating all his food
Oh, is that
and
why
all this
she
other
was
shit.
begging for batteries for a lantern?
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
She's copying the other one.
Yep. Well, all she has to do is ask Lisa. She's not using her lanterns
Oh,
anymore.
villain, can you switch for me? Because I would have such pleasure in this.
What?
You'd be just take her down there. They take you in 2 days with her.
Well, no, Lori. Listen, I'll be honest. I did not. I knew that Victoria was going to be a lot, and that's why I was all over social media apps telling her to just apologize.
Yeah.
Let's just get
Right.
it over with fast. And
Yeah.
I don't think I know Ryan posted a video
She
today
went on that whole
elaborating.
live about you talking about the apology. Like I was in that live. That's what I
Right.
couldn't understand. And she was like, this is what I was laughing at because this was the biggest thing. They were saying this is how they wanted she was gonna have to want them to handle it. And I said, no one's handling villain, but go ahead. They said they wanted the questions to be emailed. Somebody would approve them and then ask villain. I said, villain ain't having nobody speak for her.
Yeah,
I said, so if
absolutely
you want to
not.
Right.
talk to her, just straight on talk to her in front of people, mute everybody but you and her, but she ain't gonna have somebody filter her fucking questions that
Yeah,
she's gonna ask.
absolutely not. For what?
No.
Right.
Here's the truth of it, right? Lisa, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Whoa. Wait. Hold on. Lisa was just in a live stream saying she was in an NA meeting, also trying to say the Serenity Prayer, claiming she's Catholic and always goes to church. That bitch is lying so bad that if she walked into a
Yeah,
church,
that's a
that bitch would
lie.
literally burn down
Yeah,
around
that's a
her.
Yeah, watch how
lie.
many she takes out with her. That's a dangerous place for her to be because she's not
That's a
ready to be
Now
lie.
there. She's
she's going
not
to try
ready
and
to be
use
there.
religion now to. Oh
And
no
the
no no
program.
no.
There's
Yeah,
so
Mm-mm.
much damage there right now.
Yeah.
Just as
this is
damaged
her
as
new
she could
grift.
be, and it's not a good place right now. She's not ready for that. I'm sorry.
No, but she didn't go to NA. Are you kidding me? She didn't even go into a church. She's going to use
No, but
this
she can
now
go
to
in there and get
pull.
money.
Yep.
She can get money
She's
in
going to
there.
use it. She's going to
Yep.
use
She's
it
gonna
to
use it
pull
to
the
get
strings
in.
on
Yep.
people who
She's
are
gonna get
religious.
money in there. She's gonna get it's a money thing in there. There'll be very kind people in there. Addicts are very kind people.
No, she didn't go. Listen to me.
No,
Lisa
she didn't
knows
go to
damn
church.
well that there are several people that know that she knows that there is a spot for her in rehab. She's not
Right.
ready.
Yes.
She's
No.
not ready.
Nope.
And that's what it comes down to.
Nope.
I don't know how because I'd have been ready a year ago, right? But I it doesn't make sense to me, but you know,
Damn it. Right. Hold on, Psycho Bunny.
I don't think there's
No,
a bottom.
yeah,
I think jail's her bottom. That's the only thing I
I
think.
agree.
You know,
I
I think
agree.
there's
it
no
is.
bottom at this point. She has proven that if she's lucky enough to get there.
Right.
No
I agree.
priest can save Lisa.
I
Okay, there's
agree.
no
No,
priest
no,
in the
no,
world, in the Vatican, nowhere. They can't
no.
even
You
exercise
could
her
bathe her in
ass.
holy water and it ain't happening. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's
I
not
No,
about
agree.
that.
no,
No,
I agree.
nothing.
no,
She
it's
needs
not
to go to
about that.
freaking
It's
rehab.
about her mind finally breaking and being
Yep.
somewhere where she can break it, but not in a treatment until she's ready for the mind clearer. Like she needs to
Yeah.
like some reality of what you fucking just did. I'm like, there's got to be some reality there. You know what I mean?
Purple Dragon says Lisa's the kind of bitch to steal sobriety chip. Yes, she is.
Yes, yes.
You're right,
Straight up,
though.
that was
good.
good. Who said that? That was great.
You're right, though. It's
It
unfortunate.
is. Come on, that's so true though. It's true. She'll be out there going, "Look, I got 9 months. Give me $1 for it." So that she'll run with that shit as far as she
Oh,
can
good.
go.
Oh, I can't wait to make my
But
Lisa
she didn't
video
get in trouble
tonight.
for that, right, villain?
What?
Because when the meetings do say you cannot use them publicly, social, like for profit, right?
It's
So
it's with yeah
it's in the
we're
it's
not for profit.
for not for
Wait a
profit.
minute. Did
Correct.
she even get half of a Hail Mary out? Because I can do all 10.
I
Did
can
she
too. I
even
went to
get half
Catholic
of it
school.
out? I'm reborn Catholic, still learning. I'm in classes because I was a Norse pagan for 15 years until me and Robbie reconnected, and then a year later I'm Catholic again. But I at least consider the Hail Marys. Did she even get through half of it?
I don't
No,
know.
I doubt it.
Probably not. She probably
Nonprofit
didn't
does
even
Not
get
with
the
not
the
Hail
apply
Mary
Clonovins
out.
on
to
board. No
Lisa.
way.
No.
This is
Yeah,
when she's.
remember
This is
people.
when. This is
She's
the
on
worst shit she
Clonopin.
gets on those K-pins. That's when the eye
Yeah.
goes south. Like it's bad for those
That
couple.
I
Oh,
is
is she
trying
out
to
there all messed up
escape.
on them already?
I don't know. I haven't seen her yet, but
I
that's the
haven't seen
bad.
it
When
yet.
she's like that, that's bad. That's when she can get hurt and
Yeah.
she's not in her right frame of
She
mind.
gets on there just slopopotamus. I mean, it is bad.
I
I've
agree.
I'll
got
be
3 rosaries, Purple, because Robbie won't stop sending me rosaries.
Gotta
Like,
repent.
that's it. I have enough rosaries already. Please.
I grew up a Catholic, but I went to a church
Same.
where they were singing, dancing, like they say, unity church. That's what I would like to look for. I'm
Yeah.
Catholic, but I just would like to. I don't know. I don't know if I
Oh my
wholeheartedly believe
God.
still that way. So
Oh man, I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to do a Lisa video on this shit.
I don't even keep up with them much anymore, to be
Mm.
honest.
yeah,
I'm not even finished with the Lisa video I was starting today, and I'm
Oh,
gonna have
really?
to add tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add tonight's onto it.
you make me
So
laugh
we're
my
looking
ass
at a
off.
2-hour video tomorrow, people. Sorry.
Oof.
If I
Oof.
have to add tonight, it's gonna
That's
be
a
two
lot of
hours
work. I
long.
give you both a lot of credit. Let me tell you something. You need to take a bow, both of you. And I'm not trying to kiss either one of your ass. That's not my style. But you need to be
Good
very
luck,
proud of
Amber.
what you have accomplished because it's amazing. It really is.
We're trying.
You do good, both of you.
I just want people. I don't want people to fall victim of Lisa or Victoria
If they
anymore.
do
Like
now,
enough
though,
is
Reaper, if
enough.
they do now, there's no reason for it. If you openly and willingly do anything at this point, whatever happens to you now. Because if you don't know, then you want to see something, then that's where the sickies are coming into. Because there's
I'm
actually sick
sorry.
people that want to see the ugliness in it.
Right. I agree with
You
Purple
that.
know?
Purple Dragon said Lisa knows the words to Hail Mary by Tupac. Does that count?
Friends
No,
and
it does
family,
not.
friends and family,
Friends and family. Yeah,
friends and
that's not
family.
part
Friends
of.
and family
Yeah, that's
only,
not
please.
part of the prayer.
I won't want to be your friend or your family. I'm sorry.
Very.
I'm
Facts.
Friends and
just,
family only.
no, thank
Somebody
you.
always comments in the comment section,
Lisa
PayPal,
Boo.
PayPal, and I
PayPal,
cackle. I
PayPal.
can't help
I
it.
do
And I
too.
didn't know you
I
weren't
laugh
allowed
my
to
ass
say
off.
that. Like I didn't know you weren't allowed to say the Cash App name of my
Oh, yeah,
husband's name. I didn't
no.
know that.
Oh, yeah,
No,
no.
I
you're
didn't
not
know that.
allowed.
She. I didn't
Or
That's
know how to
what's
Cash
so
say that.
App.
crazy. She should
I
have been
know.
gone already.
Long time ago.
Long
Right.
time.
Leave it to
Long.
Lisa to find a loophole.
But TikTok
Mm,
had to be
Yeah,
making some major cash or something because she
they
did
are.
nothing
They're
wrong in
making
their
money on
eyes.
her.
exactly. That's
Nothing
exactly
wrong in
what
Yep.
it
her
is.
eyes.
It all
They had
comes
to be
down to
making
money.
cash. Because I got in trouble for it. I said disgusting in a comment and got violated.
Listen, TikTok's
Hey,
new
I did the
AI
puke.
for comments is no joke.
It
That shit
is.
catches you in
Yes.
seconds.
I did a puke emoji and
Yep,
got
that's it.
in
Me too. And I
trouble.
said stupid and I got
The
violated.
clown emoji, the
Yeah.
puke emoji, certain
Yeah.
violations.
I didn't know the
Um,
clown.
yeah, the clown
Yep.
emoji is another one.
Yep.
I
That
always do the
that's
throwing up one. Always.
yeah, it's crazy how I got a violation for something wild the other day. All of my violations, strangely, on this account are comments. I have no video violations at all.
Yeah,
No, the
mine are too.
funniest was you battling. I have to tell you,
Comments.
I was
I was
fucking dying
mortified.
that battle that day.
Yeah,
You were trying to get out of that battle.
I was mortified.
Villain,
that
I
was
was when I
hilarious.
tell you how we were just
That was
laughing, I
hilarious.
was fucking dying. You were
I was
so funny. Like,
mortified.
get her out. How do I get her out? She goes, Senor, Senor. She's like, help me, help me. You had no. It was so funny. I was dying. I
As
think a
soon as
lot of
he
people
said
enjoyed that.
spasiba, I knew he was Russian, so I rushed over to his channel, and in Russian, I'm saying, "She is not battling. Please drop yourself."
God,
And the
it
look
was
on
so
his face
embarrassing.
She said
I
like
went
was
to.
like,
16 times she did. She was like, I'm just gonna do it. Can I get out? And everybody in the chat was like, yeah.
I was so
Everybody nodded
embarrassed.
their head
"Awesome."
yes.
I was so embarrassed. Kai reposted
I
it, and
know.
I messaged her, and I was like, "That one, really? Of all lives, I was
I
mortified."
know.
That was funny though. It was so fucking
Oh
good. It
my
was just
god.
because you're like
That
16
was.
times. Here we go. It was the
Yeah.
funniest.
But
And
he
you
was
were
so
stuck,
sweet
and
too.
everyone
I
was
felt bad
dying.
for him.
Yeah.
He had no clue what was going on.
That was nice, you Reaper.
Well, I didn't want him to sit there and look dumb the whole time. And then Villain was trying to get what she was trying to say out, but all you could hear was him trying to battle her in the side.
And
Oh
the
my
funny thing
god.
is, Reaper and Dylan kept. They see, like I always make that mistake. You get louder, you think they hear you better. It doesn't make any difference.
I was dying.
No,
I was dying.
it was funny.
I'm glad that I provided entertainment
You
to
did. I
other
have to
people,
thank you for that. I
but
truly thank you for that because that was really good. I'm
I
sorry,
was
but that was really
mortified.
good.
Like
I know
I
you were.
was
You could see.
just
You held your shit though. You held
I
your
was
shit. You're
trying
just
to
like, get
press
me
the
out, get me out.
buttons. I was pressing every
I
button.
know.
Like nothing. I was
You could
mortified.
see you. You could see you're looking at that thing like, what the fuck? Get me out, get me out. You could
Mortified.
see you were. You could see it was so
It was
funny.
awesome.
Mortified. I
I
was
was
We kind of
mortified.
needed it at that moment, though.
yes. You broke the ice. Like you broke. It was.
He broke it. He did it.
Yeah.
He brought in a little bit of laughter that we
Somebody
needed.
said something. Did you see that? It's coming up on my TV. What to say, ladies? Don't make me turn off the comments.
Uh oh.
Damn it.
Oh yeah.
Are y'all going nuts in the
Um,
chat again? I
Who's
wasn't
that?
no, they
Who's
were
watching the
that? Do you
chat.
joking.
know
I'm
who that is?
sorry.
They were
Cat
making fun of
Wu?
Lisa.
Oh.
Cat
Yeah,
Wu.
they're
Cat
making fun
Wu.
of Lisa. And I
Oh.
just want to say, like, every time I do a live
She's
and
a
we
mod,
laugh
I think.
about Victoria or we laugh about Lisa or something like that, I get hate from it. And it's like, let me just explain. We deal with Lisa and Victoria and all these people
Ugh.
every day. I make videos. I listen to these people
Constant.
24/7. Even when I'm
Right.
sleeping, I can
We
still hear
have
them.
to. Same.
So when we go live, we need this release. We need this just to chill and laugh about it.
There's
We're
no
not body
bullying.
shaming.
There's
We're not
no
making
bullying.
fun of them.
Yes,
Yeah,
Right. We're
not
not
exactly.
bullying.
making fun of the addict.
Mhm.
Okay.
Not
We're
body
not.
shaming. We're not picking on anybody's appearance. But
Right.
you need to get the fucking laughter to cleanse our souls too. Like, you know what I
Robert
mean? Like,
Davis.
Oh God. Or you're gonna see me on TikTok next going, PayPal, friends and family, please. I need this release. I
yeah,
don't
me
want to be
too.
the next Lisa.
No. And
Lisa did this to me.
she made everybody go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm telling you.
She
Yes.
seems pretty calm and relaxed in her live. So,
Who?
Okay.
Tonight. Yeah,
Lisa.
because she's on K-Pins right now.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see her
I'll
real.
tell
She's
Yep.
you.
just,
Reba,
you
Yep.
can
did I
see it.
ever send you the call between me and Lisa? Did you ever listen to it?
No, you didn't.
Okay. I will say this 1000% without a fact. Okay. The first email that Lisa sent me was clear.
Right.
The grammar was correct.
Yep.
Okay. When she is not on that camera begging, she is a different person.
She's not who she is on
Yep.
that
She
camera.
is a different person.
She's an
Okay.
I've
actress on the
talked to her on
camera.
the phone.
You say
I
that
have
Yeah.
all the
had
time,
call.
Dylan. You said she's not who she is on the camera.
She is not
Yeah,
who she is on the internet.
I've had 2 conversations with her over the phone and a couple in text, and I could
Different.
tell when she was high in
That's
text
right.
as when she wasn't.
Yep.
You're
They don't
absolutely
hold the
right.
meeting at the clinic, though.
They
The
don't hold the
clinic is
meetings
Huh?
at the
ridiculous.
clinic.
That's the like her
No,
doing
they
that.
don't
That
hold
showed
meetings at a
again. She's
clinic.
a scumbag. You don't mess with somebody's.
I
You know,
agree.
don't take it on. Don't take it off the app. Like you know
Yeah.
what I mean. Like don't
I
go in
mean,
reality.
don't commit crimes, and I won't be taking it off the app.
That's
But
it. Nobody else.
Yeah.
Not a
I
damn
No.
person
called behind the
in Pittsburgh.
scenes.
Do I
I
have?
called off of the app. I didn't go live on TikTok and call her
right,
clinic and call her electric
No.
company and all this other
You
shit.
know that's
No.
2 different
Victoria did
prayers, but
that
when
out
you
of
say the
revenge.
rosary, you
Yours was
say
different.
our
Yours
Father,
reason was
and you
different.
say the 10 Hail Marys.
oh
Lisa
shit.
said when you say the prayer, you say Our Father, and then you say the 10 Hail Marys.
Hmm.
That's
Oh my
what she said
God.
on her live. Yeah,
Oh my
she's
God.
awful. You
Is
can
that
tell
her
she's
just
on
talking?
something. Yes, I was watching her on my tablet.
Oh,
She's
okay.
on
She's live right
again?
now, you mean?
No, this is the one from
Oh,
about
okay,
2 minutes
okay.
ago.
Oh no, you could tell her different when she's on those things. Like this is when it's dangerous because
Yeah,
then she's not so
She's in
familiar with her
slow mode.
surroundings. Her instincts are not as alert as
correct.
if she is
Right.
not on those. This is more dangerous than any
It
time with
is
her
more
to be on
dangerous.
these.
Out there walking the
Yep,
streets too.
You
Yeah,
know, it's
that's a
very
bad
and she's
deal.
on the streets more
right,
now, so it's a different. It's not from one building to another. It's street now. It's
right.
a whole different.
Well,
It's streets. The
and
streets
just
are
think
different.
about it. If
She
she's
said
on
she has
Clonopin
no
and she
one in
sat down,
Pennsylvania.
That makes
yes,
your
she does.
reflexes way off.
Yeah, she
She
has
could
calmed down.
fall.
Yeah,
She could
she's in a
fall in the
fog
street
right
and get
now.
run over.
I have a question, and
Oh,
I
That's
don't know if this is true, so
horrible.
somebody can answer it. Does the methadone clinic give them to the patients? Because I keep hearing like they give them
yes.
Xanax, they give them those.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Methadone, actually, it is completely and totally not advised for a methadone patient to be on
Hmm.
any type of benzos. The doctor
Benzodiazepine.
that is
Right.
prescribing her benzos is absolutely unethical, and it is my
Thank
personal
you.
So it's
opinion.
not the methadone clinic, then
It
you're
is
saying?
not. Well, the clinic. So
No.
here's the thing: the
Does
clinic
he
is
know
kind of.
she goes to the methadone clinic, the
Yes,
doctor?
they have to because her
Yeah.
script has to be cleared by the clinic, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
So the
Okay.
script, the methadone clinic definitely knows, right? But they're in a bind because even though she should not be on any type of benzos, it is a doctor prescribing it, so they kind of
Right.
have to fall in line,
You
right?
can't
Plus,
just
that's the most
go off
dangerous
benzos
detox. She could
either.
die from that.
No,
That's
absolutely
like
not.
they can't take her off that because
No.
that's the one that you die from. Those are the ones you died, the benzos.
What I will say is this: the
Yep.
doctor is 1000% being investigated,
Yep.
uh, because it seems to be a pattern, and Lisa is not the only one.
No. And they all the clinics are owned by doctors. All of them. You know
it's
what I mean?
it's unethical
It
because
is.
you
It
know
is.
damn well that
That
that patient that you're caring for, right?
yep.
And this is what
It's
blows
my
my
bad.
mind about doctors, right?
Yes.
Do no harm. Whatever happened to do no harm? Because that's all I see these days is doctors causing harm.
Right.
And it's truly
It's
crazy.
and they're not being
uh
held accountable.
and
Hmm.
they should be held accountable, but
They
Yes.
should be.
They
it's
should.
unfortunate because who holds accountability here? The clinic can't make I mean, could
No.
the clinic really? They might be able to force it, right? But
Right.
But they ain't gonna have
ultimately,
that doctor to do it for them then. They need a doctor to run the clinic.
exactly.
Right.
Yep.
Ultimately, Lisa would just change the clinic.
Yes.
So
Hmm.
it's a catch-22,
It
but
is.
absolutely not. No MAT patient should be mixing
No.
MAT with benzos at
No.
all ever. It
No
is a very
addict should be.
dangerous
Ever. Ever.
combination.
No addict should touch bendos
She also
or
will
Right.
have
opiates,
to
anything.
I
she'll have
have
to
to use the
taper
restroom,
off
so
of the
I will be
benzos as
right back.
well.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. She'll have to taper off the
Why is
benzos.
she and what I don't understand too, and like I said, this
So
might be
she
getting
has
too
to
much,
taper
but
off two different things.
yeah, and she's
Correct.
19 years if I heard that correctly. That is
Correct.
a
Wow.
horrendous. I worked in a detox. The kid came
How
was
do you
it
do?
took it was bad. That's a really
It would have
that's
to
in
be
your
super slow
bones.
Will
and
they
one
do
at a
two at
time.
once, or do they do one
No,
at yeah, one
absolutely
at a
not.
time?
No, they
Look,
can
is it
never.
possible? Yes, but what they would preferably do is they would probably move
Yes.
her to a, like, let's say Clonopin is at the top of the line, kind of
Yes.
for a benzo, right?
Yes.
So they
Right.
would kind of move her down to like a Valium or a Librium,
Yes.
and then start to detox from the methadone, right? But they would not do both of them combined because see, benzos have a tendency to cause seizures, right?
Yes.
Right. That was my
So they
DOC.
would have to be super careful there. Listen, the truth of it is, if Lisa was not on methadone, she would be using something that is more deadly. That's a
Yes.
fact,
Right.
Yes.
right?
Right.
Yes. Exactly. With
Unfortunately,
that fentanyl now, yes.
right. It's nobody can, if it ultimately the doctor should not be practicing for
Nope.
me, like that's my opinion and I'm going to stick by it
Yep.
because you know what you're doing and you know that that patient is on like a decent dose of methadone, right? so
And
so
for
you should
19
not,
years.
right,
Yeah.
I'm back.
you should not be
No.
continuing to prescribe benzos, and that's just my opinion.
No, and that's because they get, this is like, not
I don't
trying
know
to
if
do it.
that's your opinion or if
Pharmaceuticals
that's like a
also,
medical, known thing, a known fact.
I think it's a known fact, but I just prefer to like,
I
I'm a
mean,
junkie, right? I like,
yeah.
so I'm both educated and I'm a junkie. So I see both sides of the spectrum. And for me, that doctor is just it's fucked up. It's
Yes.
really fucked
right,
up.
But because she
right.
Okay,
gets
that's a
rewarded
good
from the
question,
pharmaceutical
Villain.
companies. That's why.
Yeah.
Villain, that's a good question. Does she detox from the K pins when she runs out, or does the methadone cover withdrawals from that.
No, it wouldn't cover the withdrawal from that. She would.
I didn't think so.
I don't
She
think that
doesn't
she
take
runs
enough of
out.
them for a long period of time. She does
I
about
don't.
a week. That's why,
I
right,
don't.
Villain?
Well, but then she's got
How
backups,
does she
right?
not run
Yes.
out if she
Yes.
eats way too many, you know,
She
in the
does.
beginning?
Buys
So
them.
her right. Her script is come and gone the first week,
Yeah,
right?
she
Right,
Yes.
trades them.
right.
She sells them. Yes, they're
And
And then
gone.
they
then
have the
she
meltdown.
ding ding ding.
Yep.
Yes.
Now, from what I heard, from somebody who knows her, the dealer from 109,
Mm-hmm.
is that
Mhm.
he was buying her K-pins that she wasn't eating. Then he was like coating them in fentanyl and then
Yes.
selling them back to her when she was wanting more K-pins when she ran out.
Wow,
Yeah,
Lisa.
That's crazy. That's what I'm saying with
it
the
is.
fentanyl out there. Like she's on, it's different now. Like it's getting, like I said, day by day, hour
That's
by
a
hour. It's
dangerous
getting,
game to play.
it's very
Mm-hmm.
dangerous.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
dangerous because now you're talking about street shit. It's not the
Facts.
same.
Facts.
I'm
It's
Right.
not the
surprised that
same.
hasn't
Crush
happened yet,
pills.
though. You know, I
You
honestly
and me
am.
Yeah.
both.
Me too.
Oh my
I don't
God.
know. My husband says it every time. He does not know how something
Yeah.
hasn't happened right.
I
Yeah.
After I
It's
heard
just
that
Russian
beating,
roulette.
It is Russian roulette, and
after
it's
I heard that
unfortunate.
beating, I thought like after I heard that, and that was hard because you don't want anyone ever have to hear that. But after I
Right.
heard that, I was wondering. It's just that the next one no one might not hear, but I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner. And that's I was shocked by that, to be honest with you.
I do agree. I do agree.
Same.
Ah, that's a
Yeah.
good question. Does Lisa ever huff paint? We've seen her mouth blue or green.
That one I don't know the answer to,
I don't either.
so
I
I
had a
can't.
kid come in my work, and he literally was 14 years old, and he was trying to buy more spray paint. And what they do is
Mm-hmm.
they put it in. Now these kids think of everything. They put a mask over their face and they huff the paint in. His
Mhm.
Right.
entire side of his mouth was blue. And I turn
I
around and
honestly
go,
Oh,
wouldn't doubt it if it was her last resort. I think if it was the only high she could
probably.
get, she'd go
when
there.
when you
Yeah.
become a garbage
She's
can,
that
you're
kind
gonna
of an
grab
addict.
anything and everything you can get.
Right,
And you
right,
know,
right.
the first time I ever seen that was when I was living in Romania, and we were on the train going, or it's the tram going to the mall in Bucharest, and there was like this hill, and there was like 10 kids. I'm talking anywhere between 8 and 13 years old, and every one of them had baggies over their mouths, and their faces were like
Oof.
silver because they were all huffing paint. These were
Yeah.
all
Hmm.
street kids, and that was the first time I ever seen that.
Wow.
Wow.
I had another guy. He comes in my work and he has like the whippets, and he had
Mm-hmm.
hundreds. And he
Yeah.
said he lives like in like more of the woodsy area. He said they kept breaking into his thing that he had to like put it to where it. No, he said they were stealing him. Like he put him in, and the next day they were completely gone. So he had to like
Wow.
reinforce it that these kids couldn't get to him. Like it's
So
sad.
Lisa's new reasoning for being out every night is she's going to meetings and needs a lift home.
Get the
Oh,
fuck out of here.
oh, hell to the no.
Get
I'm
the
gonna have
fuck
fun with
out of
Oh.
this
here.
video. I'm gonna have way too much fun with this video. Oh my God, Lisa, really?
I think Kim comes up with the
Oh,
ideas.
I think she does.
Reaper.
Yeah.
I just got a very long and descriptive email about that situation earlier.
Oh.
About what?
Mhm.
The
What was
Kim?
going in the chat like crazy?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It was going bad. It was going off.
I know. I
I
didn't
missed
know
that.
what was going
What
on,
Me
but
neither, because I didn't know.
this,
But I saw you watch it, Villain, but I had no idea. But it was going off for a
video
while.
happened?
yeah, this is lengthy.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that
I
because you
swear to
said
God.
that. But you know what's good though, Villain? You shut it down. You said, "I'll listen." Like that's what I liked about it. You shut it down. Prove what whoever's proving what they want to say, and then if you want to
Right.
talk about it again, that's
Right.
fine. But let me make sure what you're saying in this chat, which is not the place to do it. Let me
Right.
make sure what
Right.
you're
Do it on
doing
your lives, right? That
exactly.
was mainly my thing. Is
Uh
like,
huh.
why
Right.
are we doing this in somebody else's chat? But I do
Yeah.
Yeah.
understand that. So this
But
person
sometimes
at
you
the
want a bigger platform because that's
well,
why I
so
always, you know what I
at
mean?
the end of the email, it
Mm-hmm.
says, hold on. It says something about our worlds colliding.
Uh-huh.
Something about grifting on a cash app, and she couldn't due to the Reaper situation, which is where I believe your worlds have now collided. So I think
Oh.
that it has something to do with Reaper's Live from last night, and that's how the attention got brought to Reaper's chat. And there's a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of stuff in here. I'm not going to read it out
Oh
loud,
shit.
but
No.
there is a shit ton
So
of
there's hypocrites. There's
yeah,
hypocrites.
Yeah,
Hmm.
allegedly.
Keep me notified on
Yeah,
that
I
one
will.
because
I
this
will.
shit was
I'm just
brought on
I'm
my
I'm not
crap.
gonna go through it tonight. I'm just responding to the email
Yeah.
saying I got it,
And
and
I just
I'll.
want to tell you both, if I'm
Thank
in
you,
a
Purple.
live and anyone has any ill talk about either one of you, I will not stand for it. I'm not neutral.
Oh,
I
listen, don't do that. There are people that
Yeah,
absolutely hate my guts and
I
follow
don't
me
care.
around,
they
stalk
hate
my
me
whole
No.
too.
life. It's kind of weird,
Yep.
but I don't pay them any mind, so I don't really
I was
need
a hater.
anybody
Yous are
else.
better than me. I can't. I'm working on that. I can't let it go. Even at work, it doesn't roll off my shoulders. To me, it's like
Yeah, but don't.
Yeah,
I'm
you'll
trying.
That's
be
because you don't deal with it, right? Like
right.
when I was new to this, let me tell you something. I felt the need to defend everything that
Yes.
somebody said about me. Now I'm like, fuck you. You don't know me, and I
Yep.
keep it moving.
No, this is
And it's
somebody. This
sad
is no.
because
Let me
I
change,
need to
rephrase
stop.
myself. It's somebody that you would trust. Then I would have a hard issue watching somebody like you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying. Like
Okay.
as
Yeah.
far
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
if Iddy's gonna, if I was in there when she started bad mouth and Reaper, while I was in there, I would not allow it. That's what I'm saying. If it's some random
Oh,
person,
you'd
I
have
don't
been
give a
blocked
fuck.
immediately.
But if
Don't
it's
worry about that.
somebody that you think's loyal to you, no, I'm gonna let you
Right.
both
That's
know that
different.
yes,
Yeah,
I've
that's
never been
different.
that
Because I was
person
just say,
anyway. Like if I don't fuck with
I've
you, I just
yeah,
don't fuck with you. I keep it
right.
moving.
exactly. Yeah, if it, I have lots of people who hate me and hate my husband, and
But
they
there's
talk a
also
lot of
ones that
shit,
really, really want to
and
latch
I'm
on
just
to you
done.
two in every both way. All like I'm
Right.
sorry, like I'm not an ass kisser, but you can tell if you spread your cheeks, Villain or Reaper, and say lick my
Oh
ass,
my
they'll be licking
God.
your ass. I'm sorry, but that's not my style. I ain't licking nobody's
I
ass.
hope
No, no,
not.
no, no, no. No licking ass cracks around
Nope.
here.
Nope.
Ew,
Nope.
ew, ew.
No.
But you know exactly what I'm
Yuck,
talking about.
ladies.
No,
Oh
I
yeah.
get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we get
All
it.
right, I've got to end, people. It's 10 o'clock, and
All right.
my horrible, wonderful husband's going to be calling me. However you feel about him.
I
I
just
hope
want to thank
everybody
you for
has a good
allowing me to
night.
be here. I appreciate
You
everybody.
too.
Yes, it was
Thank you
good.
Bye,
so much.
guys.
Thank
I
you
enjoyed
guys for
Have a
myself.
good
being
night,
here.
y'all.
You
See ya.
too. Thank
All
you
right. Good
guys for
night,
coming
guys.
out. Thank you for all the super chats, the super stickers, and for the laughs. And everybody in the chat, have a wonderful night. And I will see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.